I mean, with Progressive, you can quote your insurance on just about any device, even on social media. It'll be fine.
Willie?
I don't know.
Hey, Portal, call Rory. Happy birthday!
Oh, you remembered.
Of course I remember. You're my sister.
Well, what'd you get me?
I got you this.
It's half dead.
Just like you.
Ooh. Wait till your birthday comes.
If you're not sure how big your day is going to be, better to err on the side of 2 sausage patties and 2 slices of cheese with bacon. McDonald's new triple breakfast stacks for every kind of big day.
Take your razor, yep. Up and down, never side to side, Shakim, you got it?
Come on, stay focused.
Hard work, baby. Gonna pay off.
The cartel has coal.
There's only one word to describe the next lethal weapon. Lethal Weapon, all new Tuesday on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Gillette, the best a man can get.
Welcome back to the Dog Pound, Cleveland, Ohio. Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Their first possession. From the 19-yard line, Tevin Coleman lined up to the left of Ryan. 3 wide receivers set. The handoff to Coleman on first down, gains a couple. Out to the 21-yard line. Terrific numbers, Rondé, for Matt Ryan so far this season.
They are. This is MVP like Matt Ryan. And you talk to him, you talk to Steve Sarkisian, the offensive coordinator, and they both say it just feels right. What's the difference? Nothing much. It's the same offense. It's just these two have a much better understanding of each other, understanding of the personnel they're working with. They are flying high right now.
On 2nd and 8, play action. Rolling to his left, Ryan. Now he throws. And it is caught out of the 30-yard line for a first down by the tight end, Austin Hooper.
You look at this offense, Kenny, and obviously they have some talent at wide receiver, don't they? Julio Jones, a lot of attention goes to him. But to me, there's no bigger beneficiary than that this year than Calvin Ridley. He's the one that gets the one-on-one matchups almost all the time because secondaries want to lean towards Julio Jones. That's why he has the production he has in his first year here in Atlanta.
New set of downs for the Falcons. On the toss, it's Coleman. Found a big hole. First down and more. Knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line by Demarius Randall. Gain of 16 for Coleman.
Just a little flip option, right? He's just going to come out here. And Matt Ryan with the easy pitch, but look at the block on the outside. This is one thing these receivers don't get a lot of credit for. Julio Jones, I mean, with this size, obviously he's a matchup down the field problem. But if you're going to have a good running game, and they've only had 2 really good running games this year, you need those guys to get involved.
Coleman came up limping, replaced by Ito Smith. Empty backfield from the 47 on first down. Lions pass is caught. Second reception for Hooper on this drive in Cleveland territory.
Take a look at these Browns on defense, and I do like how talented they are up front. Myles Garrett and Larry Ogunjobi are 2 of my favorite young players in football. But having Joe Schobert back is huge for this defense. When they started to have a fall off around 3 or 4 weeks ago, it corresponded with his injury. Now that he's back, see if they can stem the tide a little bit.
Second down and 5 from the Browns. 48. Ryan to the outside. He was looking for the rookie out of Alabama, Calvin Ridley. Third and 5 coming up. Great start to his rookie season for Ridley. 7 touchdowns. Fair catch by Peppers at the 12-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Browns back on offense.
At T-Mobile, we're committed to honoring our military, veterans, and their families. We're proud to offer 50% off family lines and 50% off employee lines for veteran-owned businesses. We've also committed to hiring 10,000 veterans and military spouses in the next 5 years.
Is that you?
No matter where or when you served, we thank you.
Blah, blah, blah.
Why sacrifice good looks to drive a hybrid? The all-new Honda Insight, with an EPA rating of 51 mpg City. Finally, a good-looking hybrid.
Sorry, Aaron, I know this stings, but defense wins championships, and we're defending your truck now, so State Farm, you can pack those khakis and go.
Who's protecting my house? Should I unpack my khakis?
No, you keep those khakis packed.
I need really big.
Dad, where are you?
I'm orbiting planet Chicago. Well, I'm going out for a spacewalk.
You want to stay close to home, even when you're away. We help your money keep up.
Jorge Burgos fought his way up from keg washer to master brewer. Now he fights to make sure every drop has a crisp taste that's pure gold. Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit.
Indiana. In the end zone. Touchdown! Michigan. Look at the speed. Saturday on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Today's game is sponsored by T-Mobile. Whether you're home or away, T-Mobile has you covered.
We are back in Cleveland, Ohio. Kenny Albert, Rondé Barber, Sarah Walsh. Second possession for the Cleveland Browns.
You know, Kenny, you noticed last time that Cleveland had the football, they're really slow playing this game right now, taking as much clock as they can. See if they continue that on this drive.
Even prior to their punt, they let the clock run down. Catch is made by Rashard Perriman, the former Raven, for a Browns first down, gain of 16.
That's what you love about Baker Mayfield. That throw right there, the confidence of a young quarterback, just to put it on the line on a 15-yard out-breaking route. Rashard Perriman, wait for him to emerge. One of these young receivers opposite Jarvis Landry has to step up and allow this passing game to get going. And there's Bruce Irvin. First action as a Falcon, number 52. I was joking with Dan Quinn yesterday and said he's not 51. I was like, oh yeah, that's Alex Mack.
Right. His number in Seattle when he was with Quinn previously. Out to the 30-yard line. It is Chubb. Bruce Irvin, released by the Raiders. Grew up in the Atlanta area. Reunited with his former coordinator in Seattle, Dan Quinn.
And he'll have a little bit different role. And when he was in Seattle with Dan Quinn, he was an outside linebacker, that Sam linebacker on the line of scrimmage a lot. But when he went to Oakland, he was pretty much primarily a defensive end. And I think that's the role that he's going to assume here with Atlanta, help provide some push on this pass rush that's ranked 27th in the league.
Play action, second down and 8. As the catch is made for a first down by the tight end, David Njoku. Njoku out to the 48-yard line. Browns move the chains.
I was sitting around watching practice and watching warm-ups, and this is a connection that you hope gets going for Cleveland. I mean, look at the strong arm throw. The coverage is great. Ishmael is in perfect position. He says, this doesn't matter. My arm's strong. I'm trusting this tight end now. Njoku, the past couple of games, I've noticed him making more secure catches, taking those contested balls and bringing them in. Great example of it there.
Gain of 18 is the Browns' second leading receiver behind Jarvis Landry. First and 10, 48-yard line. As Mayfield swings it out. This is Chubb, has a first down. Tripped up by Jordan Richards after gaining 13 to the 39-yard line of the Falcons.
Just admire the patience of a young quarterback here, Kenny. Just in the pocket, he's looking. There's a two-man route down the field. It's not there. So eyes immediately go to his check down. Get the ball to your playmakers. Let them do the work. Quarterback doesn't always have to do the hard work. When you have runners like Nick Chubb and Duke Johnson.
0-0 in the first.
Be that outlet, give it to them. Let them be the guy to create some extra yardage after the play. Well done there. Nice execution.
Mayfield calls timeout with the play clock down to
Timeout.
3. We'll be back right after this message from Bose.
All right, 0-0, 6:43 in the first. We're on a commercial break here. We're bringing you radio coverage of the Atlanta Falcons versus the Cleveland Browns with Stat Tracker. It's the next best thing to actually watching the game.
Touchdown this season.
That's amazing. That's hard to believe.
You hear it as I hear it.
Here's Chubb.
Chubb, the former Georgia Bulldog.
Hey, guess what, guys? The Chiefs are in the end zone early. No surprise here. They lead the league in scoring offense. Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill for 37
YouTube will let us keep this going.
56 seconds into the game, the Chiefs lead the Cards 7-0 in the first. Kenny, Rondé, Sam.
Let's go, Falcons.
Getting ready for this Browns game as a first time. That kid is something else. He's making.
And this painting behind me is for sale.
At this point.
Incredible start.
$50.
Chiefs over the Browns 37-21 last week. Duke Johnson, who had 9 receptions in that game against the Chiefs. Robert Alford the tackle.
Yeah, he just sniffs this out almost immediately here. And he missed last week. Right here, he missed last week, but
I don't know if the Stat Tracker is synced up with the audio.
Mayfield to the outside for a first down. It's Landry. And the Falcons 28-yard line, gain of 10.
Well, it's the motion that sets up this stack on the other side of the ball. This is on the line of scrimmage here. It's the motion that sets up the stack, and it gets the Falcons corner off, Trufant off of him. He just makes a nice delivery. There's no way as a corner that you can play that football because of the stack motion coming to that side.
Landry in motion.
Understand we're back with some streaming issues. Oh, that's from delay.
Mayfield under pressure. Fires to the end zone, and the catch is made for a touchdown.
Wow. Can you believe that?
This is a great
improvisation
by Baker Mayfield. This play was designed to go to the other side of the field to Jarvis Landry, who was in motion and was trying to sneak out the backside. You'll see Jarvis Landry come across into your picture right there. Right there, there's Jarvis Landry. That's who he's looking for in the pocket. But because the pressure is there immediately, he has to make a different decision and just throws it downfield in the one-on-one coverage. And wow, there's your first quarter touchdown, Kenny.
Browns finally reached the end zone in the first quarter of a game this season. Greg Joseph adds the extra point. Mayfield connects with Higgins, who returned last week. He had missed 3 games with a knee injury. His second touchdown of the season. 7-0 Browns.
Dependability, honesty, integrity, just like in the military and at the Air Force Academy, and certainly from my family, my grandfather. Those are the things I'm always getting when I'm dealing with USAA. You can always depend that you're going to be able to get someone on the phone. Those people are going to be friendly, and they're going to be able to help you with whatever you need done. You never feel like you're just a number. You always feel like an individual when you're dealing with USAA. I'm Joe Lombardi, and I'm a USAA member for life.
USAA. Get your insurance quote today.
Back. More subject. Okay, guys, we are on a commercial break. Yeah, for an iPhone, whatever. But Cleveland up early, surprisingly, 7-0 against the 4-4 Falcons. So how important is this game to the Falcons if they want to get the playoffs? I mean, this is as close to a must-win as you're going to see.
Opportunity is everywhere. Like here, where you can explore the world, knowing you can always find your way home.
And we want to give a shout out to A-Bomb. So check out A-Bomb's live reaction video. Braves, Hawks, Falcons, MLS action, Georgia College or State University.
Crazy crispy, crazy juicy. 10 nuggets made of crazy delicious white meat for just $1. Now that's a crazy
That was loud.
Enjoy 10 golden nuggets for just $1. Only at Burger King.
Mars, new season, premieres tomorrow at noon
Test.
on National Geographic.
Today's game is sponsored.
Well, Falcons are going to get it back here and see if they can match that effort by the Browns coming off with the lead early. That's amazing.
On time and delivered perfectly, and then just doing the out-of-the-box extended play for that touchdown. That was
And you see the Falcons painting over my left shoulder. That is for sale. Every week we'll have a different painting featured.
Falcons will start at their 25. The NFL is deeply committed to Salute to Service, the league's year-round effort to honor, empower, and connect with our nation's service members, veterans, and their families. Join us in thanking those who bravely serve our country and generate
All right. So think of this as a radio.
partners by visiting NFL.
You might not be able to watch the game, and we legally cannot show you the game. That's against Yahoo rules. Or YouTube rules. They'll shut me down pretty quick. But maybe we can sneak this by you.
Well, the 25 on the toss, it is Coleman. Kevin Coleman out to the 31 on first down for a gain of 6.
Oh, nice. 6 yards in a cloud of dust.
Right guard.
Kevin Coleman got a lot more carries. Antonio Freeman still injured.
Captain of the Colorado Air National Guard.
You'll see a lot of Veterans Day tributes during the broadcast here. First down, Falcons. All right, it's time to get moving, Falcons. Come on, Falcons.
this year, and having a guy with his kind of experience to be able to come in and
If the Falcons score on this drive, everybody in the stadium wins a pizza.
Browns defensive line is formidable. I know they're young, and I know the defense has given up a lot of yards, but there are some very good pass rushers on this defensive front for Cleveland.
Led by Myles Garrett, third of the league with 9 sacks.
All right, first down.
First and 10, 39-yard line for Atlanta. It's Coleman, looks to bounce it to the outside.
Coleman again.
3 out to the 40.
3 yards in a cloud of dust. And I don't know if this stat tracker is... the stat tracker is probably ahead of the audio coverage. So it's kind of a spoiler alert. You may not want to watch that stat tracker.
400 yards for the season, and a big game last week against Washington.
All right, second down coming up.
Rolling right, and now he throws back across the field to the tight end. It's a first down.
Oh, what happened there?
This is probably one of the most active play-action teams in football. They use it in the pass game, obviously, but I see it as a way to set up their run game. And Matt Ryan has been around so long; he recognizes looks. This Cleveland Browns defense gives you so many different looks. But
Okay, well, technical trouble. Not sure what just happened there.
I don't think anybody would expect Logan Paulson to be the guy he was looking for there, but he knew behind that play he had a trailer. He found him.
4 completions for Ryan. None to a wide receiver so far. And again, it's a tight end. Hooper, his 3rd catch. So 4 receptions by tight ends and 1 by the back. Tevin Coleman. There's
Love it when they go to the tight end.
second-year offensive coordinator for the Falcons.
And he talks about comfort level, why it's so much better here in year 2. But that was a very similar play to the play we just saw.
This Falcons painting behind me was painted by my wife, and she is selling that. You can follow her on Twitter at Beth Paintings. That's at Beth Paintings.
To Ito Smith, and Smith is stopped about a yard shy of a first down. Larry Ogunjobi made the tackle. Smith, rookie out of Southern Miss. There's Greg Williams, still calling the defense, interim head coach of the Cleveland Browns.
And he's got a challenge in that regard too, doesn't he, Kenny? With being able to.
Maybe I should hide some of the stat tracker here.
I don't think he would ever give it up, but to have that responsibility and try to guide a young group and get them.
I think I should hide that because that's just going to show us the future.
As you could possibly have on an interim basis for a head coach.
Atlanta Falcons best in the league on third down this season. On the toss, it is Smith, and he will not get there.
Denied. Okay. Okay.
Well, the Browns are no slouches on defense either.
Well, the Browns showing us something early, kind of shocking us a little bit.
Great percentage for this young. This is just a quick toss. He's just going to try to hit it right here.
All right, of course, I think we're going to go for it here.
And then Schobert right in the gap, 53. Stuffs that play.
I got to adjust the stat tracker for spoilers.
Keeping his offense on the field. Matt Ryan is not at quarterback.
Ryan split out wide to the right. It's a direct snap to Mohamed Sanu. He hands it off to Ito Smith, who has a first down for the Falcons.
Well, that's a
first down, Falcons. Yes.
This case is Mohamed Sanu, and all you're doing is running read option. It's a simple play. It's play action. I asked Matt Ryan about read option, and obviously he's not a read option quarterback because he doesn't have the threat of running the football, but they do this wildcat type look all the time, and it just makes you as a defense.
Let's go to the chat room here. Jeff Caxmere, go Browns. What up, Atlanta? What up, Jeff? You know, Browns has got to be the beloved underdog in just about every game they play. Everyone kind of wants them to win. Where they got one win this year. That was pretty exciting. Got a box in a box in a box. So like and subscribe, and hopefully if A-Bomb goes live today, we'll be able to bring him in on this. We're in a commercial right here.
And fly missions in space.
Yeah.
The future's not coming.
Let's adjust the audio there.
This is the future.
We don't want to hear that stuff. Yeah, A-Bomb. We got live streaming coming up during the game too. If when mine ends, you should definitely go join his channel. I don't know if he's up right now or not. I guess that was too loud, huh? Sorry, guys.
He has no place where we are going.
Outlaw King, rated R.
Benny has had a rough life. When his grandmother died, he inherited her incontinence.
I believe we'll be 1st and 10 when we come back. Ball on the Cleveland 37. 4:36 left in the quarter. The stat tracker is a little bit ahead of the game, so hopefully that's not going to confuse us. Yeah, these long commercial breaks. Don't you just love that, man? Well, this is your radio coverage, so if you're at work today, you can just listen in on the game on the radio. Sorry, we can't bring you any video. That is against the rules of YouTube and the NFL. Ben Roethlisberger will come and hold me down at the bathroom in Milledgeville at the Brick and make me perform fellatio. So we don't want to go there.
First quarter numbers, Browns outgained the Falcons 109-71. Cleveland out to a 7-0 lead. Falcons went for it on 4th down just prior to the end of the first quarter. They were successful. So a new set of downs from the Browns' 37-yard line. Ninth play of the drive for Atlanta. Ball hit the ground on the toss to Ridley, and then he was able to scoop it up and takes it to the 34-yard line of the Browns.
Well, that's an unfortunate bounce for sure right there.
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Interesting play call. Put Calvin Ridley in the backfield. He's dotting the I like a running back. Just creative ways to get this kid the ball because of that run after the catch ability that he has. But man, that ball could have gone anywhere. Very fortunate.
Wound up gaining 3 yards. Now Coleman in the backfield. Second down and 7. Off the fake to Coleman. Catch is made for another first down. That is Hooper's 4th reception. Still nothing for the wideouts, Jones, Sanu, and Ridley.
And another guy that benefits from the Julio effect, especially in a defensive situation where you're going to play man-to-man defense or single high. So there's, you know, that the corners or whoever's covering outside have 6 solo coverage. Pick up, throw the football to him. Nice catch.
Coleman in motion. Ryan over the middle, and that's broken up by Buddy Calhoun.
And Matt Ryan is trying to work the ball the other side of the field. He comes all the way back to his last read here, and Buddy Calhoun makes a really nice play without interfering with Julio Jones there. And sometimes those are the ones where you get a little anxious and you pull on the back of the receiver and the official.
This drive continues. Falcons pushing forward.
Nice play.
Second and 10 from the Browns 24. High snap. Gathered in by Ryan. And he'll be marked down at the 32-yard line.
Ooh. Ouch.
Alex Mack is the center for Atlanta, the longtime Brown, a 5-time Pro Bowler.
And he's really good. You don't usually see that happen. That type of execution or lack of execution with 2 veteran guys is interesting. I wonder if this is not like if the crowd's making a lot of noise. There's no miscommunication. It was just a poor snap.
Mack went to 3 Pro Bowls as a Brown, 2 more with the Falcons. 3rd down and 18. Bunch formation to the right. As Ryan throws, down at the 22-yard line is Sanu, his first catch. And now Atlanta will send out the field goal unit.
All right.
First catch by a Falcons wide receiver today. So here's Giorgio Tavecchio, continues to fill in for the injured Matt Bryant. Bryant out with a hamstring injury. From the right hash. This will be a 40-yard attempt. Vecchio is 4 for 4 on the season. From 40
Down the
yards
bit right
out,
here, see it's a little easier. We don't have some trouble.
Falcons are on the board. Early second quarter. 7-3 Browns.
I've been having dreams.
Turn down the bit rate. Let's see if that gives us some the results here.
I never land, just float there.
Dick in a box. Yeah, I don't want to see this ad. I don't know how to turn it off.
Daryl's family
Stop seeing
uses
this
game
ad.
flings now, so their laundry smells more amazing than ever.
Not interested in this ad.
Hey, me towel, suit towel. More scent plus Oxy Boost and Febreze in every Gain fling.
I'm the play-by-play announcer.
All right, the Falcons down 7-3. I believe we're early in the second quarter now. 12:18 left in the first half. Got one for you. This one or that one? Which one? resolution is not optimal. Well, let's try to fix that during the break here. I already did that. I can't seem to adjust that. Maybe that's because I'm already into it. And you guys think I should close this stream? Is it giving you too much trouble? I can close it and bring it back up. Need to get that yellow to green. All right, now let's get back to the game.
So the Browns will start from their 24-yard line. Hugh Jackson, of course, the head coach, offensive play caller last season. Greg Williams was the defensive coordinator. Todd Haley brought in as the offensive coordinator this year, but that did not last long. Jackson and Haley fired after 8 games. Williams slides over to the interim head coaching role, and Freddie Kitchens takes over as the offensive coordinator.
Plugged in anything.
Browns started the season with 2 wins in their first 5 games, 2-2-1.
Come on, D.
Lost 4 straight. On first down, down to the 33-yard line, it is Duke Johnson.
This is almost wishbone. This is taken back to Freddie Kitchens when he was in college. This is
correction. The Cleveland Browns actually have 2 wins on the season.
Like it's a triple option.
Earlier I stated just 1, so
and he just absolutely froze Tack McKinley right
I know we're all a little shocked by that stat.
Same look here.
3 backs, and this time it is Chubb after the hesitation. He picks up a first down. Out to the 35-yard
Former University of Georgia standout, Nick Chubb.
Even without Dez Bryant, Saints with so many weapons. Here are 2 of them. Drew Brees on the screen to Mark Ingram. 28 tough
And
yards.
hey, Bob, if you're out there listening, if you get your live stream cast going, I'll see if I can bring you in on my cast. I'll make a little box your head in it, too.
3 in the backfield. Mayfield looking to throw on first down. After a pump fake, he takes off and he slides down at the 41-yard line. So Mayfield gains 6, setting up second down and 4.
I got to tell you, when you talk about Freddie Kitchens, you change coordinators and you don't change the offense. It's impossible in the middle of the season to change the structure of the offense or what you're doing. But this is definitely a Freddie Kitchens influence here. These wrinkles, I've never seen these on film. Put 3 guys in the backfield, under center, in gun. You're seeing it now. It's obviously a package that they worked on this week. And you want to know fingerprints on a team. This is his fingerprints on this Browns offense.
Second down and 4. Swings it out. And it's a first down. Hilliard makes the catch. Campbell the tackle.
And as a
wow, first time Cleveland, they don't know that they're only 2 and 4. They're not expected to win this game.
I have never seen this look on film, and so it challenges your rules, right? You go into a game, you know what you're supposed to be looking for, but having not ever seen it, you're kind of sitting there playing a little bit soft. And
their quarterback, Mayfield, 8-8 on the day, 104 yards and 1 touchdown. 8 for 8 in Cleveland. Where's our defense? Come on, guys.
47-yard line. How about this run day? And Chubb gains a couple out to the 49 on the toss from Duke Johnson.
Was that a toss or was that like a fumble at the same time? He couldn't make up his mind. He gets hit, and he decides at the last second to flip it. I mean, that's some heads-up play, I guess. I don't know if you're going to coach it that way, but it makes a little bit of something out of what was a big hit.
Wow. Big hit by Duke Riley. They gain 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8. Mayfield fires, 1st down for Perriman.
Wow.
Falcons 33-yard line.
And in this structure, Kenny, you're expecting run, right? You've seen
What's
the
going
option
on here?
a number of times, but obviously you got Perriman split out here one-on-one in a situation.
Cleveland
There's going to be a
driving.
play-action pass off of it, and Robert Alford not able to hang with him at the line of scrimmage, and they've given up some yardage in the second.
We'll get some scores from around the league coming up.
Plays, a lot of explosive plays from this, given up by this.
I feel a big play coming up next.
There it is.
Mayfield starts the game 9 for 9. And now Mayfield.
What is this shit?
The intended receiver.
Interception! Go, go, go!
It is Devontae Casey. That's his league-leading 5th reception of the season on the pass intended for Baker Mayfield. So they go with the 3 backs throughout that series, and the Falcons come up with a takeaway.
Wait, what? Everyone's excited about the Chevy vehicles at the Chevy Black Friday sales event.
I could get used to this.
And you will be too when you get 0% financing on our award-winning Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs.
How is that even possible?
Now get 0% financing for 72 months on most 2019 Equinox models, or make no monthly payments until next year. The Black Friday sales event ends soon. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Hey, wait, is that my shirt? No, you gave this one to me. No, I didn't give it to you. You know what? I'm ungiving it. Seriously? I want it back. Bring it Sunday. Oh, you're going? Yeah. Oh, okay. Bye. Bye. Love you. Love you.
Yeah!
Sir? It feels like a big win when you get a deal like this. Introducing McDonald's new $6 classic meal deal. Choose one of 4 favorites. Plus, any size soft drink, small fries, and a pie. All for just $6.
A moment of joy. A source of inspiration.
Okay. Turn down the commercial a little bit there. I'll bring the volume back up once we get back in the game. We're going to try to bring in for this drive A-Bomb. You've heard him on the Jim Rome Show. You've heard him on 92.9 The Game. You've heard A-Bomb on the internet doing his live reaction videos. Some say he's the next Joey the Truth Wagner. So give us a moment. We're going to try to bring him in. He's a former radio announcer as well. No, I don't need to do that. I just need to go to his. Why am I not signed in? I want to do it that way.
Throws wide open. First catch today for Julio Jones.
Julio!
Taken all the way down to the Browns' 15-yard line.
Well, Matt Ryan got great protection on this play. He had all day to throw this with the fake reverse on the.
And there's our guy Bird, so he's streaming that. So we're going to click on that.
For 2 vertical releases down the field. And then just the ability
We're
to
going
pull
to
up
bring
and
him.
find the last second guy. I think this is what Matt Ryan's doing really well. He's been a threat to run this year, I think, more than in years past. Gives Julio Jones a nice little underneath area to catch that ball, pick up some big yardage.
Off the fake to Coleman. Nice catch made by Hooper. That's his 5th reception. Gain of 4.
All right, so we've got live reaction video. So for A-Bomb to realize he's on the show, he's going to have to watch the show. There's probably going to be like a 5-minute delay between questions and shit. This is going to be Alan Hamlin's worst nightmare.
Hooper has shown this year that he is very good at it.
The 5 of Ryan's 9 completions have gone to Hooper in this first half. Second down and 6 from the Cleveland 11. It's Coleman up the middle.
Oh, yes.
Coleman picks up a first down inside.
Live chat replay was turned off in this
First and goal
video.
upcoming. A couple of plays ago, Rondé, with that 30-yard reception, Julio Jones becomes the fastest in NFL history to reach 10,000 career receiving yards. He does it in his 104th game. Calvin Johnson had been the quickest, 115, so he beat him by 11 games to 10,000.
I think we knew he was getting that.
Yes.
When he came into this game.
Sanair shifting to the right side. First and goal for the Falcons from the 4, looking to capitalize on the Cleveland turnover. It's Coleman, but he is hit in the backfield by Anthony Zettel.
Anthony Zettel getting more and more playing time as this year has gone off right in front of you. And he just shoots right past this tight end, Paulson. No chance.
Okay, we are now in the second quarter. Browns 7-0. Falcons are driving, however.
Cleveland defense has stepped up
And
twice
they are
in the red
on
zone. See if they can
Cleveland's
do it again.
25-yard line. Matt Ryan back to pass. It is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Second and goal from the 6.
Julio gets into number 3.
We've got a lot of confusion here.
Middle of the field.
Ryan rolling right, throws back the other way. It's Paulson. Logan Paulson makes
So
the
what
catch.
we've got going on here is Avon is probably not on the delay we're on.
This is Julio Jones.
2nd and 10.
To number 3 on one side of the ball.
And the ball is on the Falcons.
To the other
Sorry,
side.
it's on the Browns' 25-yard line.
Tight end through the other side. And number 3 receiver.
Matt Ryan in the shotgun, bad snap, and he does all he can just to ball
every
on
time
it.
he gets in there.
Damn.
Matt Ryan's looking for it.
And we're going to bring up 3rd and
Now
long.
3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Ryan, Julio Jones. He's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well-designed little screen. So now both the Julio's touchdowns are on screens in the air. And this is just, it's hard to stop this. Julio's got the size to run through, but he's got these 2 guys blocking right in front of him. It's just a quick pick up, throw it to him, and size is an advantage when you're Julio Jones. And he just punches right through Denzel Ward, whoever else here is trying to stop it. And I think the ball clearly got across there with the 2nd, 3rd, 4th effort. Nice drive set up by that KZ interception for Atlanta.
Touchdown.
All right, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Very manageable field goal
Julio
situation
Jones
for
into the end
Del
zone for the
Vecchio.
2nd consecutive game. Here's to Vecchio for the extra point. Falcons lead by 3.
Giorgio Tavecchio.
Following the Cleveland turnover.
In for the injured Matt Ryan.
To Jones, 10-7
And here he goes with his 40-yard field goal try. He's 4 for 4 filling in for Matt Ryan. And he is 5 for 5. 7-3 Falcons. 7-3 Browns. Sorry. Falcons are on the board.
The most delicious union of all time. New Kentucky Fried Chicken and Waffles. For a limited time at KFC.
KFC chicken and waffles. Paula Dean's rolling over in her
Everyone's
grave.
excited about the Chevy vehicles at the Chevy Black Friday sales event.
I can get used to this.
And you will be too when you get 0% financing on our award-winning Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs.
How is that even possible?
Now get 0% financing for 72 months on all 2018 Silverado pickups. Or make no monthly payments until next year. The Black Friday sales event ends soon. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Corona Hotline?
Hey, Tony, I'm stuck out here grilling, missing the game.
Yeah, but you have special powers.
What?
Just shake that empty Corona.
Whoa. Powers.
Use them for good.
Call now to find your game day beach.
If you're looking for a score,
Does
Falcons
Santa
are
Claus
up
himself
10-7
need the most trusted
with
battery
5
of the
minutes
holiday
left in
season?
the first half.
Maybe not. Maybe he could trust any batteries will do. Maybe he could trust his teenager won't react like a teenager. Maybe he could trust Mrs. Claus won't blame him for this. Or he could just trust Duracell.
Put on your Sunday best.
Want to swap?
Yes, please. Call me Feather Locklear.
For an all-new Fox Sunday, I'm gonna put on pants with limited commercials.
Get out of here. You can't be serious.
Oh, we're serious.
I may take up nose picking.
Godspeed.
All new tonight on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by KFC's new chicken and waffles, available for a limited time. And by Chevy. Chevy's earned JD Power Dependability Awards across cars, trucks, and SUVs.
6 plays, 45 yards. Set up by the 33-yard interception return by
you got me.
Monte
I was just
Casey.
hiding out and hoping to give
Of the
you
pass
a
thrown by Dontrell Hilliard. There's Matt Ryan along with his offensive coordinator.
What is this? Office now, Jeff.
Falcons have their first lead.
I don't understand.
Welcome in, gang. How's it going on a Sunday? We've got Browns, Falcons on the tube right now. Falcons are driving. We're in a timeout. Falcons are down 7-0 here in the first quarter. We are efforting Mister. We're hoping he can join us here live. Just a few.
I'm already here. But I want you to, the important thing here to watch is watch this receiver. He runs right here. He needs to come across the field more because there's only one receiver in the route, and it's Perriman, and Casey has nothing else to do but come over to that side of the field. So that was really an easy interception, probably a poor decision. Freddie
Cheers.
To the
Bird's nest.
One more time than he probably should have.
I was waiting for that. He threw the kitchen sink at the Falcons during that possession. Hayfield on first down, complete. Out to the 40-yard line, still on his feet is Antonio Callaway.
Oh, yes.
25-yard connection.
This is quick strike here, well executed. And one thing that Baker Mayfield told us, one way to get better, just be decisive. And all day today, Katie, I've seen decisive throws. Receivers coming out of their breaks and the ball is hitting them in the face. That's exactly what you're looking for from offense. And that ball came out at the very end. Trufant punched it out, but fortunately bounced right back into his lap.
Baker Mayfield now 10 for 10 to start this game. Here's Chubb pushing his way forward, and he gains 3. Out to the 48-yard line, setting up second down and 7. Nick Chubb taking over as the starter.
Ayo.
The trade of Carlos Hyde to Jacksonville.
Okay, we are now in the second quarter. Browns 7-0. Really Falcons are driving, however.
It was okay to let
and
Carlos Hyde
on.
Go. We saw a couple of games early in the year where he had some explosive runs, but it's the patience that he's been able to find here in his run of games that really shows that, yes, he was worth being a starter here.
Pass complete to Orson Charles, tight end to his lineup in the
lost
backfield.
A-bomb.
Charles into Falcons
He may have gone
territory.
offline there.
3rd down and 1.
Orson Charles is not a big receiver on this football team. It may be his second catch of the year, I think. But he is a great blocker. He's more of an H-back than a tight end.
And how about this? 9 different Browns with receptions on Mayfield's 11 completions today.
I think that says a lot about what I was saying earlier about his decisiveness. I think Freddie Kitchens and him have really got together and said, where are your eyes supposed to be on this?
All right, so that's going to bring up 4th
down.
down. Very manageable field goal situation for Del Vecchio.
Timeout was taken by the Falcons prior to the snap.
Prior to the snap, Atlanta timeout. 30-second timeout.
Giorgio Tavecchio.
Saturday, the fight for the college football playoffs is on, starting with Shea Patterson at number 4, Michigan.
40-yard
trying to keep things rolling against Indiana on FS1. Then in prime time, Kyler Murray and 6th-ranked Oklahoma look to make a statement against
and he is 5 for 5.
7-3
Falcons, 7-3 Browns. Falcons are on the board.
Williams and the Browns went for it 3 times on 4th down. Are they in a situation here where if they don't make it, they're going for it?
I would say yes.
Actually, 10-7.
I think
Atlanta.
what they learned last week was, look, I'm Greg Williams. I'm going to tell my offensive coordinator, Freddie Kitchens, I'm going to give you a wink or whatever it is that they do. You're in 4-down territory. And I got to imagine you're playing a team that's really hot. You know how explosive Atlanta's offense is that, yes, this is a situation where I'm going to take advantage of this. Our offense is moving the ball pretty well. Why not make this 2-down territory?
On 3rd and 1, it's Chubb, and he picks up a first down. And much more to the 35-yard line of the Falcons. Gain of 11.
Yeah, this is a great blocking up front, just inside zone. He's got Charles in front of him here again, and he picks up Ishmael, and that's exactly where that ball runs. And yeah, talked about patience just a second ago with Nick Chubb. A lot of young runners want to get to the hole way too fast, so it's learning to slow it down in your head that makes you a good runner. And I think you'll see more of that as Nick Chubb gets more experience.
1st and 10 from the Falcons 35. It's Chubb once again. And he gains 4 more yards down to the 31-yard line of the Falcons. Fast moving first half as the clock winds down. And we hit the 2-minute warning here in Cleveland with the Browns on the move. Railing Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons by 3.
Who do you think the thief is?
He's all of us.
Clearly he's well trained and adaptable under fire.
Jeff?
I want to go big. The money, we steal it. I'm going to show you how. This is suicide. Fast as you can! You're not making it any easier, you know.
Robin Hood, rated PG-13, November 21st.
Are we gift wrapping this?
No thanks, it's for me.
I need it really big.
Dad, where are you?
I'm orbiting planet Chicago.
Shouldn't you be weightless?
What? Well, I'm going out for a spacewalk.
Love you too.
You want to stay close to home, even when you're away. We help your money keep up. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
The moment you realize you can check off your to-do list and wish list. At Lowe's, you can satisfy both your lists on a single budget. Shop Lowe's and save $60 on a DeWalt 20-volt max cordless drill.
Know what goes great with steak and shrimp? More shrimp. And you know what goes great with that shrimp? You guessed it, more shrimp. Steak and unlimited shrimp starting at $15.99. Only at Outback.
This is Michelob Ultra Pure Gold. A beer inspired by nature. Made with organic grains for a pure, refreshing taste.
USAA presents this Salute to Service.
What do you think of this?
During the NFL Salute to Service campaign, USAA encourages all players to salute our nation's military and veterans by displaying a decal on their helmet, representing a branch of the military. Wearing these military branch decals shows how NFL players honor the military through action, saluting generations of men and women who have defended our freedoms. See how USAA honors and protects our nation's military at salutetoservice.com.
2 minutes remaining, first half in Cleveland. Kenny Albert, Rondé Barber, and Sarah Walsh. Baker Mayfield in his 7th start has started this game 11 for 11. First Browns quarterback to do that since Josh McCown back in 2015. But rookie back, Dontrell Hilliard threw an interception earlier. Here's Chubb, another first down. Nick Chubb takes it all the way to the Falcons. 11-yard line as he gains 20 on that run.
Well, there's a great cut here by Nick Chubb. You'll see it. He's going to his left and then decides, I got my hole right there, right behind Zeitler, and he just runs right into this Falcons secondary unmolested. That is a great run. This offense, Kenny, has been creative, right? We've seen a lot of different formations. We've seen some pace, some urgency coming out of the huddle. I like what I'm seeing.
Like Avon is not live anymore.
20 remaining in the half. Penalty marker.
Don't start. Number 24 offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's the first accepted penalty in this game.
Don't drink in front of people, dude.
What was the other flag?
It was early on And the Falcons declined the penalty.
Oh, that's right.
Motion on Mayfield. When he stepped away and looked towards the sideline when they went for the fake on the direct snap to Chubb.
That clock was...
Let's see if you got
trying
this.
to decide whether or not that's going to be a second runoff, or they're going to
see what you
choose a
got to say.
timeout because the clock was running.
Set the game clock to
This
1
will be the future of reaction videos.
By rule, under a minute with the game clock running requires 10 seconds to be taken off the game clock for a false start. Please set the game clock to 1:08.
It's under 2
Cleveland
minutes.
has elected not to take a timeout.
It's under 2 minutes, not 1 minute. So they elect no timeout.
There's a minute and 8 seconds on the 16-yard line. There's no reason to take a timeout there.
No.
Save it.
First down at 15 following the penalty. Again, it's Chubb.
And to be honest with you, I'm sure they're probably trying to decide.
Now the Falcons take a timeout.
Yeah, I was going to say, they're trying to think that why give them any more time, Atlanta, if we do end up scoring here.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Debbie. What's the
Oh,
latest?
commercial.
I'm excited about Sprint's new unlimited military plan. It gives veterans, active duty, and reserves 50% off family lines.
Wow, I can't wait to tell all my friends.
And for each new account that gets activated, we'll make a donation to Fisher House Foundation.
Excuse me.
I don't know
Did you
how
say
many
veterans can get this plan?
Yes, sir.
streams
What
I
about
can get
Guard
going
and
at once
Reserves?
here.
Absolutely.
How about special ops?
This Veterans Day, Sprint salutes our military with our unlimited military plan. 50% off unlimited basic family lines from the U.S. Armed Forces.
So, did you get a new car?
Kind of. Thanks to Navy Federal, only took 5 minutes.
And vets can join?
Oh, yeah.
How do you kind of buy a new car?
It's used.
No, we're not watching the game
It's
in
for my-
PCB. I'm
I
having
know it's gonna
to
have
use
girls in
the
the
Reddit stream.
Yeah. He's gonna have
Somebody
to.
show the game. Nothing A. That is against the rules. YouTube does not allow
Great
that. But
benefits
we're
for
going to.
veterans.
You should be able to hear the audio. Is anybody having trouble hearing the game?
This weekend at Target, get 25%
We seem to be able to get away with
decor
playing
and
the
more.
audio from the game. So it's like listening to the radio.
25% off dining rooms,
Let me turn that down.
25% off guest rooms, and 25% off extra rooms.
Right.
Weekend deals, only
Alright,
at Target.
Right now, when you grab a $5 double chalupa box, you can enter for a chance to win an exclusive Platinum Xbox One X, only at Taco Bell.
Put down the chalupa. Focus.
Wrong button, buddy. Wrong button.
We got about a minute left in the. Less than a minute left in
Top
the half.
secret celebrity singing competition will
Let's
have
zone out for a
everyone
second there.
guessing.
Bella Hadid.
Nicole Richie.
Britney Spears.
Can you figure out who's behind the mask?
Oh my God!
The Masked Singer premieres Wednesday, January 2nd on Fox.
Jason, why don't you move a little to the left?
Postmodern.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Next week we'll have two people
Everybody say Chiefs.
talking at the same time in the game. Yeah, who gives a shit, right? Alright, we're coming back to the game here. Let's put
Just
the
over
audio
1
back
minute
on.
remaining in this second quarter. Second down and 13 for the Browns. As Mayfield throws complete, Chubb will take it in for a Cleveland touchdown.
I can't believe it.
I got to tell you, this is awesome execution by Baker Mayfield.
Cleveland just scored another touchdown.
Baker's reverse. Then he's going to pretend like he's going to give a screen to the other side.
I believe this
But keep
game
an eye on
is
Nick Chubb,
in
24. All along, that's who Baker Mayfield's throwing this ball to. Well executed. The offensive line performed their jobs perfectly.
I don't even know anymore.
And then again, Baker Mayfield with the decisive, accurate throw to his running back. Well done.
So the rookies combined. The Browns' second touchdown. First touchdown reception.
A-bomb should be
for
coming online here any minute now,
Chubb.
according to that.
Browns are back on top. You know, everyone told us, Baker Mayfield, Greg Williams, that Chubb's a pretty quiet guy. And check out this interaction with the veteran offensive line coach Bob Wiley recently.
Hey, sit down.
No,
You gotta play. Sit down.
I usually stand the entire game.
There's Buddy.
Usually I sat literally right beside me. I had no room.
So your cat walked across the screen.
And I was like more uncomfortable sitting down.
Yeah,
I was standing
do
there
that again.
And you sat there for a while.
Yeah, man.
You up, Buddy?
That's classic.
And we're going to see Buddy come in from the room here and make a beeline for the kitchen.
Bob Wiley said, sit down, you're always on your feet, you're in the game. And then Bob sat down right next to him.
Yeah, well, with one more catch, Kenny, Nick Chubb.
Right, there's Buddy coming in from the left. He's going to go into motion and flip the side for a long pass.
As this kid continues to get better and the offense continues to build around him, this could be exciting football team even this season. I know there's a lot of talk about where they are and coaches and whatnot, but they got some talent.
They certainly do. 55 seconds on the clock. What's coming up at halftime?
We're about to go into halftime here with the Browns up 14-10.
The Patriots go for 7 in a row in Tennessee, and the Cardinals go to KC to take on the Chiefs. You won't want to miss it. See if you can hear us at halftime.
What a scene that is at Fort Benning. You see how big that helicopter was? Man, these guys are doing a great job having fun.
About 110 miles south of Atlanta, bit west. Falcons go to work. They have one timeout from the 25-yard line as the catch is made by Julio Jones. How about Carissa Thompson skydiving?
Oh, man. No
Julio Jones with the catch. They're going to see if they can get in field goal range potentially here.
Good for her.
Kudos to Carissa on our pregame show.
So if you're wondering, this is why Cleveland wasn't taking any timeouts. 50 seconds is more than enough
time. They're still showing a yellow warning light, so you may be having some technical issues to our stream. That's us.
The thinking there of Cleveland.
We'll try to make some adjustments in future broadcasts.
Yards from Ryan to Jones from the 43. This is Ito Smith out of the backfield, and he gains 3. Clock continues to run, down to 35 seconds.
And they'll save that timeout until they get into field goal range. Try to move everything quickly until then.
From the 45. That pass from Ryan is off the hand of Ito Smith. Clock
incomplete.
And 26 seconds.
It's actually probably not a bad incompletion at this juncture. You got to convert the third down anyways, but you save yourself a little bit of time. Not sure if Ito would have caught that, or Smith would have caught that if he could have gotten out of bounds, but you go, big third down. This Browns defense done a good job so far today on third down. They've held the Falcons to 1 of 4 opportunities.
They must get to the Browns 47 for a first down. A pump fake, a second pump fake from Ryan, wrapped up, down he goes.
Well, he was looking for his tight end, Hooper, in the middle of the football field. And you'll see the coverage just come late. I think it's Buddy Calhoun again, who jumps right in front of him. Jannard Avery back there as well. Good job again by that Browns defense.
First half comes to an end on that sack of Matt Ryan. Browns lead by 4 at the half to Fort Benning. Georgia we go for the Visa halftime report.
Welcome to the Visa Halftime Report. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
As we welcome you live to Fort Benning, Georgia in honor of Veterans Day, we are here for the Visa Halftime Report. Let's run through these highlights, Terry Bradshaw.
Let's get it going. Fort Benning, enjoy.
Tough first half.
Drew Brees jumps it off the mark. Ingram breaks free, goes down the sideline. 28-yard touchdown. Great effort by Ingram. 2 touchdowns passing in the first half for Brees. 21-7. Saints on top.
See if A-Bomb is live here at the half. Does not appear to be live.
The Tampa Bay
Of course, we can
Buccaneers
check in
don't
on
do this. Do not do
Joey
this
the
run,
Truth Wagner.
Fitzpatrick. Going in the score for, firing it down the left sideline. Pass is intercepted by Josh Norman, brings it back all the way to the 33. Ball game, low scoring, unexpected, 3-3 Washington and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Joey's in a break.
Lions at the Bears. Howie's Bears. Kyle Long, nephew at right guard. He's out with an ankle injury. Mitchell Trubisky, though, 2 touchdowns in the first half. Allen Robinson, a great catch. A 36-yard touchdown, man coverage. He beat him 26-0 now. Bears on top of the Lions. Bills, Jets, Matt Barkley. Only been in camp or been with the Bills for 11 days.
That's about all I can check.
I told you I'd be back in the first half. Hands off to Speedy. Shady.
Wait, the truth is back.
28-yard touchdown. Say it ain't so. Wake up, somebody. 24-0 Buffalo on top of the New York Jets. Jaguars, Colts. Leonard Fournette been out since.
We'll come back to the game after halftime.
Folks, let me get my cell phone plugged in so that I can use it during the game so that it doesn't die. But anyway, this is going to be a great matchup tonight. It's going to be a battle of 2 great quarterbacks. Each one arguably a GOAT, the greatest of all time. Tom Brady is viewed as the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Aaron Rodgers, the greatest talent of all time.
Bold words, Joey the Truth Wagner.
So, folks, coming up very soon.
Bold words, Joey the Truth Wagner. It's me watching myself.
And folks, I'll give everyone shout out and all of that, but I'm gonna get everything ready to go for this video. Because folks, I've never seen 10 people hop on the stream of a video so fast in my life. So this might be a big numbered game, which I hope it is. And because I think it might be, let me get the title finished and the tags and everything else finished, folks. It is going to be Rodgers and Brady, Patriots and the Packers from Foxborough. So, folks, coming up very soon.
Bold words, Joey the Truth Wagner. It's me watching myself.
And folks, I'll give everyone shout out and all of that, but I'm gonna get everything ready to go for this video. Because folks,
Hey, Bob.
so this might be a big numbered.
Yeah, I'll play that again.
This game is gonna be a classic. We're gonna be talking about
Put that on
this
loop
one
for a second.
years.
Again. How many screens can we have on the screen? I want more screens in my screen. Play that again. Put that on loop for a second.
Folks, this is going to be a great matchup.
How many screens I want more screens in my screen. It's a cast inside a cast.
But folks, Green Bay is fighting for their season.
I know.
They're, I believe, 3.
The infinite mirror thing.
Of the year.
Yeah. Now, AV, is the stream okay? Is it choppy on your end? Is it fairly smooth? Is it listenable? We are at halftime with the Atlanta Falcons 10 and the Cleveland Browns 14. Since it's halftime, we are watching Joey the Truth Wagner doing his live reaction video. I know. So let's go back to Joey here. The infinite mirror thing. Yeah. Now, AV, is the stream okay? Is it choppy on your end?
They're showing the clips right now in Seattle, and the Chargers barely eked out.
Is that a real name?
And I mean barely.
Joey still having some trouble running that space out.
Seattle today.
10 and the Cleveland Browns 14.
Yes, folks, I'm getting the tags typed in for the video. So I'll be looking at the chat shortly when I get all of that done.
Joey's on a mission. I wonder if Joey knows that I'm streaming his stream. It's my live reaction video of Joey's reaction video. So let's go back to Joey here. The infinite mirror thing. This doesn't work. Was it too loud? I think I need to turn the volume down on that.
They're showing the clips right now in Seattle, and the Chargers barely eked out.
Is that a real name?
And I mean barely.
Joey's still having some trouble running that space out.
Seattle today.
10 and the Cleveland Browns 14.
Yes, folks, I'm getting the tags typed in for the video. Look at Alex being my #1 ambassador.
Joey's on a mission. I wonder if Joey knows that I'm streaming his stream. It's my live reaction video of Joey's reaction video. Let's go back to Joey here. Alright, we'll give you some scores here. I need to turn the volume down on that. Kansas City leading Arizona 20-7. No surprise there. That's in the second quarter. Buffalo 24-0 over New Jersey late in the second quarter. Indianapolis up 29-13 over Jacksonville. I don't give a rat's ass game. Chicago clobbering Detroit 26-7. And Tennessee is leading New England. Let's take a closer look at this game cast. New England Patriots trailing 17-10. That's pretty amazing.
We're about 15.
The 4-4 Tennessee Titans.
20 minutes to go between now and
I still hear Joey talking. I'm getting a little confused. Kansas City. There's a lot going on. Arizona 20-7. No surprise there. That's in the second quarter. I think I'm sounding choppy because I can't carry all these streams at once. Maybe I'm on a Wi-Fi. So we're gonna let Joey go. Chicago clobbering Detroit 26-7. And Tennessee is leading New England. Let's take a closer look at this game cast. You want more of Joey? New England Patriots trailing 17-10. That's pretty amazing. Alright, I'll see if I can get more of Joey the Truth Wagner. I still hear Joey talking. I'm getting a little confused. There's a lot going on. Arizona 20-7. No surprise there. That's in the second quarter. I think I'm sounding choppy because I can't carry all these streams at once. Maybe I'm on a Wi-Fi. So we're gonna let Joey's doing live hockey today. 15 hours ago. Well, he's not actually live at the moment, so let's go to his. Take a closer look at this game cast. You want more of Joey? Patriots trailing 17-10. I don't remember what game we were going to watch from Joey. Alright, I'll see if I can get more of Joey and Truth Wagner. Here's a little video of Joey. I still hear Joey talking. Let's see how awful this is. I'll turn him up.
Ben, pump faking, sees the lane, sees the first down, it slides down at the 13. And a late flag thrown in as there's a little bit of a fight. Pushing and shoving after the play.
This is Joey's highlight audio.
As Eric Reed tried to come down and take Ben's head off.
Hey, Ben doesn't mind getting a little head. Just ask the folks at the Brick in Milledgeville. Video of Joey. Let's see how awful this is. I'll turn him up. Thank you, A-Bomb. Hilarious.
Ben, pump faking, sees the lane, sees the first down, it slides down at the 13. And a late flag thrown in as there's a little bit of a fight. Pushing
Okay, I think it's time to get back to the Atlanta game here. Joey's highlight audio. Now, it's still halftime, but let's see where we're at.
Eric Reed tried to come down and take Ben's head off.
Falcons touchdown coming off a Cleveland turnover.
Well, if you came into this game and said that the Browns would be winning at halftime, down a turnover, I'd say no way. But this is what we mentioned in the open. This is where the Atlanta Falcons have to prove that they're worth one of these contender spots in the playoffs. But again, this Browns team, they're doing everything right today. They're winning on third down. But more importantly to me, the offense has found a rhythm. Baker Mayfield doesn't have an incompletion yet, and they're running the football. Those are formulas for success at home. If you're Cleveland, they got to continue to do that and see if they can finish the game. Because they've been in some contests this year, Kenny. Only 3 of their losses really were out of hand. The 1 to the Chargers.
We're going to be on a little bit of a delay, A-Bomb. I know that you hate that, so I understand if you have to go here.
They've been in some close football games this year.
Right, their first 5 games were decided by a grand total of 13 points. But they've gone in the other direction over the last 4.
We are underway.
Falcons will get the ball first.
Yeah.
Joseph will kick it off. Marvin Hall back deep for Atlanta. Hall will take it out from 4 yards deep. He is out to the 22-yard line. As we head down to the field, check in with Sarah.
I'm picking up the game.
Hey guys, Dan Quinn said this run defense has to be much better for the Falcons. He again said tackling is an issue, and as we know, that's something that's bothered him all season long. He talked to us this week about it in meetings that this team has to tackle better. As for the Browns, Greg Williams told us this has really gone as scripted for them. Time of possession was huge.
But I'm just showing, I'm just broadcasting the audio of
that. He's so
that.
impressed with the way he is taking charge, guys.
And so far, YouTube not shutting me down, it's just the audio. So it's like,
from their 22, they had the ball at the end of the second quarter.
Like,
Ryan sacked on the final play. Julio Jones makes the catch out to the 46-yard line, 24-yard
see why we're having some audio problems.
Well, no surprise that they go right out and try to get the ball to Julio Jones, and I apologize, I don't have my telestrator up and working, but a little Dino route, in, out, in, and it's a tight window, but Matt Ryan is no way is he afraid to throw that in there, and he knows his big receiver is going to come down with a catch.
All right, so explain Dino route.
That's up. Give me a second, I will.
There's Coleman.
Great play.
Terrific play made by Jamie Collins, who's been under some scrutiny the last couple of weeks.
Well, if people look at we're looking at his effort, and when people outside of the building start talking about your effort, then yeah, it's probably a question mark. But this is a great play. Runs away from the offensive tackle and still makes the play in the backfield. Larry Ogunjobi was going to be there to clean it up too. But again, we're seeing this inspired type play from this Browns defense today. That's what's really got them with this lead right now, 4 points.
Ogunjobi and Ogba combined in that big sack of Ryan.
All right, I think I've corrected the audio here.
Collins makes the play for a loss of 8. Empty backfield, second down and 18. Again, pressure from the Browns defense. Ryan able to get rid of it to Sanu. Ball came loose.
Jackson Kelly, I was having some audio streams.
TJ Carey on the recovery.
Is it sounding better?
This is a perfect example, Kenny, of why you don't reach the ball out unless you're going for the goal line. Mohamed Sanu, I don't know why he's being so careless with this ball right here. There's no reason to. The only thing that can
All right, how's the audio sound now?
Football on contact. Now we'll have to take a look here and see if his knee was down before that contact. It's very, very close. This Browns defense has thrived all year long on taking the football away. It's not on the ground there.
The audio here.
Ball's out. So
all turnovers are reviewed. It looked like the ball came loose before Sanu's knee hit the turf.
Jackson Kelly, I was having
mentioned
audio
Brown.
streams. Facebook Messenger. All right, I'll try.
Stands. It is their 24th of the season. The turnover has been confirmed.
We'll try.
Let's see if Freddie Kitchens.
Now, how does the audio for the game sound? Does it sound like it's just picking up a microphone, or are you getting the direct feed?
All right, how's the audio try to take advantage of him on the outside.
From the 41, play action. Mayfield gets hit. Ball came loose. Mayfield picks it up and gains positive yardage.
Come on. Come on, Baker, really? Brooks Reed absolutely just runs right by Greg Robinson on the left side of your screen here, number 50, and don't have to sack the quarterback to get a sack. Knocks it out, but this is why everybody loves Baker Mayfield. They use that term, gamer. This is being a gamer.
All right, I'll try.
I know a lot of quarterbacks just falling on
Calling my phone.
But keeping possession, picks it up and gets positive yardage.
6 yards on the play.
How does the audio on the game sound? Does it sound like it's just picking up my other messenger here going? My phone's going off.
This is Duke Johnson. He picks up a Browns first down.
A really good recognition here by Baker Mayfield, understanding that this was man-on-man coverage, and he knew that his running back was going to just scat release, just pop out of the backfield on the pressure that came, dumped it right to him, first down.
I'm going to call you now.
For Johnson. New set of downs for the Browns, looking to capitalize on the Atlanta Falcons turnover.
Yeah. On my phone.
25. This is Chubb. Chubb still going.
Hey. My other messenger here going. What's going on?
Let's see, can you see me? I don't see any kind of screen actually going on.
I don't see you, but you are on the air. This is just an audio call. I can, let's see, enable video.
You heard Sarah Walsh's report
I'm not going to.
about the tackling issues in Atlanta, and they continue. But a lot of that was because of the strong running there of Nick Chubb.
I'm going to call you, man.
Second round pick out of Georgia.
Let's see, I just
Only Herschel Walker gained more yards in school history than Nick Chubb. By the way, Todd Gurley's third on that list.
Cleveland is driving, by the way, in case I'm not sure if your audio is off right now. Did you turn off the game audio?
Yeah, my audio is probably behind.
Okay, so yeah, we've got Cleveland driving here, second and 10. Way
this has been a very, very good start for Baker Mayfield, and I really, it almost feels, Kenny, like every play is a specialty play. To me, that
just an audio call.
What Freddie Kitchens is an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I was hoping that I could call you on the radio. That's probably way too many.
Hitting their stride here for 2 weeks in a row, and it looks
fixes
like a
or
very
whatever going on
to me.
Duke Johnson in the backfield, second down and 10. On the toss, this is Johnson.
It's 3rd and 6. Cleveland touchdown. Cleveland touchdown Browns. I'm not sure if you're.
Yeah, you're way ahead of my game. Dang, I can't believe Cleveland scored.
Well, I won't spoil any more for you. But, so how's everything going down there? I'll be down there in less than a week.
What day are you gonna be here? Friday?
Saturday.
To play in the
Saturday.
and be
So far so good. I'm getting a car fixed on Wednesday, and my neighbor said he's having some like neighborhood party. I don't know when it is, but maybe you'll be here for that. You can meet my freaky neighbors.
Since Deion Jones got injured earlier in the season.
Singer guy?
Right, singer guy. He's about to have back surgery. So I guess he's gonna have one party before he gets his back fixed.
He's coming back.
Damn.
Yeah, you're way ahead of my game.
Let's see, so do they have the ATMs up and running? You mentioned like a cash shortage. Is that still going on?
Most places are taking credit cards. That's what you're asking?
I'll be down there in less than a week.
What day are you going to be here? Friday?
And I understand you said the curfew is gone in PCB.
I'm getting a car fixed on Wednesday. Curfew is no longer in effect. Neighbor said he's having some no problem there. You can stay out all night. It is, but maybe you'll be here for that. You can meet my freaky neighbors.
So how many viewers are on right now? How many people are watching?
Right. Singer guy. He's about to have back. That's 3.
Okay, guys. So listen, this is a great show going on.
Yeah.
You're really a pioneer in this field of the multi-screen reaction vids. Up and running, you mentioned like a cash shortage. Is that still going on?
Most places are taking credit cards. That's what you're asking?
Right.
What day are you going to be here? Friday? And now I'm going to watch the stream. Curfew is no longer in effect. No problem there.
Yeah, let me see if I can get that up and going. I need to sign back into Facebook. I'm sorry, to YouTube. How many viewers are on right now? How many people are watching?
The poor people trying to hear the game have to listen to us banter.
Well, we're at a commercial break right now. It's Cleveland 20, Atlanta 10 in the third quarter. Reaction vids.
Most places are taking credit cards. And now I'm going to watch the stream. Curfew is no longer in effect. No problem there.
Yeah, let me see if I can get that up and going. I need to sign back into Facebook. I'm sorry, to YouTube.
The poor people trying to hear the game have to listen to us banter.
Well, so is anybody else coming down? Is Dr. Beaver coming? 20, Atlanta 10 in the third quarter. So is anybody else coming down? Is Dr. Beaver coming? 20.
I haven't heard of Dr. Beaver coming. Though he did say he does like to do shrooms.
Well, I will try to get a little bit extra on that.
Well, I haven't said anything to him about the party, so.
Well, I will try to. Is anybody else coming down? Is Dr. Beaver coming?
Well, you can, if you do, we can talk to Dr. Beaver, see if he can make it. Otherwise, he doesn't, I haven't really told anybody. Hey, everybody, come do Adrian A-Bomb Shrooms. I haven't heard of Dr. Beaver.
Yeah, dude, it sounds like there's a big audio screw-up going here. I'll let you go, man.
Johnson does. Splitting the defense, getting in for the score.
I think I had a pause for some reason. Now I'm way behind.
On defense, being complimentary on offense and scoring. They got 21 points on the board against this Falcons team.
So they capitalize on the Atlanta turnover.
It's your done. Okay, man.
First
I'll let this Facebook chat go.
Baker Mayfield's young career.
Alright, I'm ending the Facebook. If you do, we can talk to Dr. Beaver, see if he can make it.
Just because of the record, well, so far, Looks like they're getting trapped. I know this game's not over, but 11-point lead at the start of the second half is
21-10.
As Falcons teams thought they'd be.
There's Coleman.
Yeah, dude, it sounds like there's
across midfield into Browns territory on first down. Tevin Coleman gaining 18.
Oh, that'll help right there. Getting Tevin Coleman going. Last week, when this rushing offense had 154 yards, he was a lot of that, just narrowly missing out on a 100-yard day himself.
Off the fake to Coleman. Ryan with time. And then some pressure right before he got rid of it. Pass was intended for Coleman. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Well, just the Browns dropping into this zone, and they're doing a really good job not buying into the play action. I talked earlier in the game about Atlanta as a play action first football team, but until you get a positive run, a big run by Atlanta, and you think as a defense that you would be like, okay, this is another run, but they're playing smart. It seems they're reading their keys. That was clearly a pass. They dropped in, took away his underneath routes. He had to dump it off.
2nd and 10 from the Browns 49. Ryan connects with Hooper at the 46-yard line. Nice tackle made by Tanner Vallejo.
I've been looking for these matchups all day long, and Denzel Ward's in the slot on Mohamed Sanu, which is a little bit of a surprise. I was pretty sure that he was going to end up on Calvin Ridley all day, but Matt Ryan, seeing these man options, is in every single instance he's going to his tight end, Austin Hooper. I think he believes, and this Falcons offense believes, that's the matchup they can best win.
That's Hooper's 6th reception.
Welcome
down at 7.
to my live reaction video.
Falcons must get to the 39 for a first down.
And, that painting behind me, that Falcons logo, is for sale. Just comment if you're interested.
Well, here's that premium matchup we were just talking about, Kenny. Ward on Calvin Ridley. And I got to tell you, this kid does a lot of special things. His movement is elite. And look at him come out of that break. See how fast he came out of that break, looking for the football. Good interceptors do that. Take that first couple of steps towards the target, find the football, and nearly his 4th interception of the year.
We had 2 in the opener against Pittsburgh. Foster punting from his 45-yard line. Fair catch is called for by Peppers back at the 8. So the Browns with the football leading the Falcons by 11.
Okay, look, if you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. That's why this is the view for every other full-size pickup. And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 with its high-strength, military-grade aluminum alloy body gives you best-in-class torque, best-in-class payload, and you got it, baby, best-in-class towing. Still leading the pack. This is the big dog. This is the Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
If you're not sure how big your day is going to be, better to err on the side of 2 sausage patties and 2 slices of cheese with bacon. McDonald's new triple breakfast stacks for every kind of big day.
I'm not picking it up. You pick it up.
I'm not picking it up.
I'll pick it up. They're clean, cuz. My hand is clean. Oh yeah, I'm Charmin clean.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
So we want to make sure we recover properly.
Okay, State Farm, let's just say hypothetically that someone used Aaron's bathroom and that person lit a candle and the candle accidentally lit a towel on fire and the towel charred the wall. What would that...
Weren't you just in the bathroom?
I've never been in a bathroom. Not once.
How does that work?
Well, I meditate and I make it go away.
It smells like you burned something.
We should definitely investigate it.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Okay, guys. In the 3rd quarter, the Browns are up 21-10. Big shot going on here.
Thursday night block.
Wow.
Two NFC games, and the matchup so big it's going to swallow the rest of the week. Are you ready to change? Sure have been in the past. These two teams only play hits.
Georgia Bulldogs.
We want the
If you
ball
look
to
at the
score.
quarterback
Hail Mary, 12-point comeback to shoplift the NFC Championship. Frankly, I'm sick of talking about it.
14 out of
I'm just kidding. I
16
could literally
with
talk
two
about this forever.
touchdowns to Cleveland. Pretty impressive.
Go with the one that's here to help life.
Who is Freddie Kitchens? Well, he was Alabama's starting quarterback from 1995 through 97.
Well, he's been both the running back coach and quarterback coach in the league. He's got a nice little history. It's nice to see he shaved his beard. He looks scraggly when we saw him on Friday.
Looks a lot younger today.
He's way younger. He got a lot of gray in that beard for being not that old of a man. So.
A rare incompletion from Mayfield, only his second. Mr. Football in Alabama during his high school days, and then he was a graduate assistant at LSU under Nick Saban. First NFL gig under Bill Parcells with the Cowboys. Worked for Bruce Arians in Arizona. Spent many years with Todd Haley, the man he replaced. They were together in Dallas, and then again in Arizona. He came here with Todd Haley.
And his last year in Arizona as a running back coach is kind of how he ended up being a running back coach here. It seems to me like he should have been working with the quarterbacks all along here.
On second down, it's Chubb. Nick Chubb across the 40. One man to beat. Still going. Chubb will take this all the way. 92 yards for a Browns touchdown. The longest run in Cleveland Browns franchise history.
The very first game I did of Nick Chubb's, he had 2 long touchdown runs. And I'm going to tell you what, he's going to give a lot of credit to his offensive line. Watch Zeitler, number 70, in your screen right here. This is just a stretch zone run. Cuts right off of that, and it blocks outside. And then at the end, watch Antonio Callaway. Go that way. Go that way. You can outrun him, and he does. For a big man, he has a lot of speed. And wow, Kenny. This young Cleveland Browns team came here to play today. They got to bring this fan base back. They are excited now.
The extra point is good. 28-10.
Yes, they did.
Cleveland.
Shit. Come on, Falcons, time to rally.
Want a performance car that actually fits your life? Introducing the new 2019 Ford Edge ST. Capability meets power in the first SUV from the Ford Performance team. The new 2019 Ford Edge ST.
Rated M for mature.
We're in a commercial break. Coming right back. The Falcons will get the ball back as they trail by 18. With 8:45 left in the third. A lot of time to play, but currently they're stunned by Nick Chubb and Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
Jumping on the trampoline, flipping in the air, and Neverland just flew there.
Come on, guys. And by the way, that Falcons painting behind me is for sale, $50. Just comment in the comment section if you're interested. We'll feature a different painting next week.
Only at Old Navy.
Try the new Philly Cheese King with a half-pound of flame-grilled beef, melted American cheese, caramelized onions, and creamy cheese sauce. Inspired by Philly, improved by fire. The Philly Cheese King, also available on a sourdough bun, only at Burger King.
An all-new episode of Bob's Burgers, tonight on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Ford. Built Ford proud. And by Burger King. Get 10 crispy chicken nuggets for just $1 only at Burger King.
Okay, we're in commercial.
How about Nick Chubb? Longest run in the history of the Browns franchise. Back in 1959, Bobby Mitchell, a 90-yard run against the Washington
cannot show the
Redskins.
game
All I do is see him run away from people. I had to go
without
look this
express
up.
written consent
Say,
from the
how fast was
NFL.
Nick Chubb coming out? The scouts say he ran a 4.52. Well, if that's a 4.52, that's the fastest 4.52 I've ever seen.
In case you're wondering, Jim Brown's career-long 80 yards, 1963 against Washington.
Well, there was games earlier in the year where he was averaging about 10.8 yards per carry on the 3 carries he was getting a game.
A-Bomb, you might be interested. We're up to 12 viewers.
Got to get him more touches, got to get more touches. Well, they're finding him more touches for these past couple of weeks. And the one thing that offense wants to do, Kenny, we'll see if they're able to do it going forward. Run the ball when you know you're going to run it. And they got a lead here in this game. See if they're able to do that. They get back on offense.
The Browns have their biggest lead in any game this season. This is Sanu, who coughed it up on his last touch to Los Angeles for a game break. Mike Hill.
Hey, kind of surprised by your score, but look at what the Titans are doing to the Patriots in Nashville. Derrick Henry with the easy score in the second, making it 24-10 Titans. Remember, though, New England has won 6 in a row, Kenny and Rondé.
All right, thanks very much, Mike. Second down and 2 after Sanu picked up 8. And now Vito Smith for the Falcons' first down.
Well, we'll see if Atlanta's able to stay patient here, Kenny. And you're down 18 points in the third quarter. It's not a very familiar position here in the past couple of weeks for Atlanta. But now they're in the mode where they have to start chasing the football game.
Falcons have been involved in a number of high-scoring games this year. They've scored at least 30 points 5 times. It allowed at least 33 times. They trail this game by 18. Play action on first down. Ryan throws intended for Julio Jones.
Really good coverage by T.J. Carey here. Just double in route, breaking route. You see Mohamed Sanu go across. It opens up a big window. And if you're an outside corner playing man-to-man, that's the hardest throw to defend. Because you're playing outside leverage, and this is a leverage-based football team. There's somebody in the middle of the field.
That's right, A-Bomb. The absolute longest run
does a really nice job
in Cleveland Brown history. Coming from a Georgia Bulldog against the Atlanta Falcons. That's almost irony.
Ryan's pass caught. That's Ridley's first reception today. And then he's met by Demarius Randall.
Greg Williams doing a great job on defense. Look at, you see 95 on the left side, Ogunjobi in the middle, Jannard Avery. Who's coming, who's dropping? It's only a 4-man blitz. It looks like it's going to be pressure, but it's just zone. So Matt Ryan dumps it off in the flat, expecting room for Ridley or these receivers to run, but there's nowhere for them to go because they all have their eyes on the quarterback. Demarius Randall, who missed last week's game, not sure what was going on with his absence. Makes a nice tackle there.
No gain on the play for Ridley. Falcons just 1 for 6.
This is
Derrick on third down for the season.
The Falcons quarterback, quarterback.
And then he's tackled.
Good girl.
Behind by Chris Smith.
Very agile, quick.
Falcons forced to punt.
Cat-like reflexes.
Browns just drop back in deep coverage, drop 6 guys at the sticks and say, I dare you to try to throw it in here, Matt Ryan. And then the pressure is just on him now. Nowhere to release this football. Somebody's eventually got to get there. Get off on third down again. Falcons now 1 for 7 on third down for the day.
Peppers is back deep. They got the 14 by Jabril Peppers. 6-yard return. Excellent stand by the Browns defense. Their offense has scored on 3 straight possessions.
When I was shopping for car insurance, the choice was easy. I switched to Geico and saved hundreds. Excuse me.
There's a big fan of the Falcons.
But it's not the only reason I switched. Hi. Geico has licensed agents who I can reach 24/7. Great savings and round-the-clock service. Now that's a win-win.
Winner.
Yay, me. Oh, hi.
Switch to Geico. It's a win-win.
Now I had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's a truth, and I owe it to you.
The most delicious union of all time. New Kentucky Fried Chicken and Waffles for a limited time at KFC.
The moment you realize you can check off your to-do list and wish list. At Lowe's, you can satisfy both your lists on a single budget. Shop Lowe's and save $60 on a DeWalt 20-volt max cordless drill.
I need it really big.
Dad, where are you?
I'm orbiting planet Chicago.
Oh, very clever, A-Bomb. Glad to have you aboard, synced up with us.
Home, even when you're away. We help your money keep up.
Over 100 years ago, we were talking about the Model T. Now here we are.
I don't know if you missed, Dur was on the show for a minute.
IQS and Appeal Awards. Talking about driver assist technology.
Oh, yeah, nice cat, he says. Thank you.
And listen, talking about the highest customer loyalty in the country. But that's enough talking. Seriously, that was a lot of talking. Back to building.
Week 10 continues on Fox and CBS, then tonight on NBC, and tomorrow with Monday Night Football on ESPN. Stream games on mobile with the NFL and Yahoo Sports apps.
Today's game is sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Glad to have you aboard, synced up with us.
Matt Ryan, 18 of 25 with a touchdown. What a game for Baker Mayfield. Only 2 incompletions, 3 touchdown passes, and how about that quarterback rating?
I don't know what perfect is, but that's pretty close to it.
58-3.
Of course Kenny knows that.
Here's Chubb. Ran for 92 on his last touch. Gains 5, and for more on the Browns rookie quarterback down to Sarah.
Kenny, you know, Baker Mayfield had so many wins coming out of college. He said he really had to flip the switch when it came to his mindset here. He said when you're part of a winning program, you focus on eliminating the negatives. But here, they're at a point where they really have to find the positives and build on those. And he's got plenty of positives today to pick from. He also told us that when they won that first game this year, it was like the Super Bowl. And he doesn't want that to be the culture here. They don't want one win to make this town go off. They want the fans here to be used to multiple wins over and over again.
Right, and that was the win over the Jets when he came on in relief of Tyrod Taylor. Mayfield's pass intended for Landry. His only win as a starter came in overtime against Baltimore. They've lost 4 straight. Have an 18-point lead today.
Well, he's been really efficient, Kenny, and just like I said earlier in this game, it's a lot of specialty plays. The offense looks way more varied than it has in the past. It's not static. It's not predictable, so to speak. We saw that one 3-back formation again on the first play of this drive, and I just think they're doing a lot of good things. Freddie Kitchens is OC.
3rd down and 5. Mayfield escapes pressure, and he will run for a first down. Out of bounds at the
first down? Wow.
And now some extracurricular activity across the
Atlanta
field.
season flashing before my eyes.
Desmond Trufant.
Oh. Am I wrong?
And our eyes were diverted the other side of the field, but we're looking at right in front, 21 on 81 here, and just towards the end of the play, Trufant pushes him out of bounds, and he just comes at him. Didn't want that conversation, but the Falcons going to play man-to-man in that situation. You got to understand that if nobody's watching Baker Mayfield,
like Cleveland still got the ball.
There's no need for him to force the ball in completion here in this situation. He just took it and got the yardage with his legs.
No flags were thrown.
It was somewhat of an innocuous confrontation.
Been involved in some of those. Here's Duke Johnson, and now a flag is thrown as the ball came loose. Looks like the Falcons came up with it, but there was a flag thrown earlier in the play.
Holding. Number 78 offense. Penalty is declined. Result of the play, first down.
So the Browns turn her over for the second time.
This is just at the end of the play. Ismail just rips it out of his hands as he's going to the ground, and it's not like that was, not like that ball was.
Plays under review.
It was pretty tight. But Kenny, just that last picture we saw, I mean, his knee was close to being on the ground there. Again, all turnovers are reviewed, so we'll get another look at it. But
we will review the previous play.
Look at that, guys. You hungry?
We'll be back after this message from Farmers Insurance.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a huge drag.
Browns turn her over for the second time.
All right, hopefully we'll have the ball back.
Losing sleep over because
There was a flag on the play, but we did come up with it, as I think I heard.
Pete Morelli taking a look at the last play, see whether or not the knee was down.
and this is the best look we have here.
No, that's a fumble.
Knees down there, and the ball is still in his possession, so it's hard to tell.
I think the Falcons are going to get this back. We need it too.
Bring in Mike Pereira. He knows a little bit more about this type of stuff than we do. It's good to be with you, Mike. I haven't seen you all year.
I know, I spend a little time on the road, so I'm not here often in what we now call Dean's Dome, not Pereira's Cube. But this is a close one. I think he's down. I think he still has control of the ball with the knee on the ground. And if they do put him down, remember there was a holding penalty. Now that holding penalty was declined because of the rules of a change of possession. But it will be put back on if they actually do rule him down.
Mike, because this was so close and it was ruled a fumble on the field, do you think there's a chance that they leave the ball in Atlanta's possession here?
I'll tell you, Randy, I think there's a chance anytime we go into replay. We're never truly sure. It's got to be clear and obvious. That's what they talk about. And to me, you try to see when does the ball actually move out of his right hand. And to
the review is taking a while.
I don't think it does until after it is pulled out. But you're right. I mean, you go under the review in New York, and you are basically presuming that the call on the field is right, and you have to have clear and obvious to reverse it.
Also, for sale here, since we're in break,
to me, this is enough to put them
luggage tags. You're at the airport. It's hard to pick out whose suitcase is whose. You get one of these luggage tags. Is that what these are, luggage tags?
There was holding on the play. 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the 35-yard line. Still first down. Please set the game clock. 4:21.
Kenny, as they say, that's why Mike makes the big bucks.
Interesting call on the field, but
you're right. There was a holding call, so
$5 for these tags. Just comment if you want one of these luggage tags. You also have the Dallas Cowboys luggage tag.
They'll take it though.
Yeah, absolutely, they'll take it.
Turnover.
Yeah, because at this point, 18-point lead, still another quarter to go. I'm not, you're not putting anything in them, but you start thinking about the clock. This is where, what I said in the last series, you want to be able to run the football when they know you're going to run the football, and that's going to take these guys up front. That being their best puts of the day. Petonio, Tretter, and Zeitler, these guys have good games so far this afternoon.
First and 20, movement prior to the snap. Mayfield to the outside.
Good hard count by Baker Mayfield there.
Interesting call on the field, but
number 95, defense, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Just comment if you want one of these.
They need to work on their hard count mechanisms at receiver, though. If Baker Mayfield was assuming that the receiver's going to stop for a little bit,
Cleveland is still driving.
Those are the things you learn as you go along. Experience will be his guy down the road.
Pass is caught by Chubb. Nick Chubb out to the 37-yard line. He had a 92-yard touchdown run earlier in this quarter, setting a new Browns franchise record. Of course, the all-time NFL longest rush, Tony Dorsett, 99 yards for the Cowboys against the Vikings, January of '83.
Yeah, who can forget that Tony Dorsett 99-yard run?
His blockers on that
For the
play.
Falcons, they need to come up with a stop right here.
Second down and 8. On the delay, it's Chubb. Penalty marker. Chubb out to the 44-yard line.
I think we've got a penalty here.
Holding. Number 78 offense. 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
The penalty is going against Cleveland. All right, this is our chance to really pin them back, get some good field position.
78 there on the left, just beating up Reserving. That's an easy call. When that defender's shoulder can't get free of a grasp, the officials obviously know it's a hold. I don't know what he's complaining about. That was an easy one.
We can forget that Tony Dorsett
3 straight plays. So it will be second down and 18
right here
for the Browns.
Let's get the Falcons rally light going.
4 of their last 5.
Falcons a rally light. We need a big stop here.
You might think that they would get under center or try to run the football here, but Baker Mayfield's been in shotgun all of these. First play was a pass. They tried to run a sprint draw on that last play and got the holding call. So let's see what they come up with here. If they stay aggressive, they try to continue to run out the ball here.
Mayfield throws. It's Duke Johnson out of the backfield. And Johnson will be wrestled down by Jordan Richards at the 36-yard line. Johnson coming off a 9-reception game against Kansas City last week. Yes, they called the football the Duke in honor of the late Wellington Barrow, longtime owner of the Giants, and a big game for Duke Johnson against the Chiefs.
Make sure you follow the comment field. A-Bomb doing some great assistance on the coverage. He's always good for some really interesting statistics.
All of your best players, and again, I reiterate this: 2 weeks in a row, Frank Kitchens is doing that.
He's up in Atlanta and has a direct feed from the stadium. And he has an eagle-eye view from the nest. He's in the bird's nest.
Not nearly enough.
Colin, we cannot show the game. YouTube doesn't allow it. The NFL doesn't allow it. They'd shut us down within a couple of minutes. I tried to sneak in a couple replays here and there, but think about this as radio coverage, so you can hear the game at least.
And that's the compliment that they have in those two players, because Nick Chubb is
glad to have you aboard, Colin High.
3 downs receiving type back like some of these other young players in the league, but what he can't do, you have a Duke Johnson for it.
Justin Hardy's back deep, shielding the sun.
He's up in Atlanta.
Working right up into it. And calls for the fair catch. At the 19-yard
Falcons got the ball back. Let's get that rally light going. Let's get fired up. It's time for a huge comeback. I think I'm waking up all the cats.
CA Wildfires to 90999.
I tried to sneak in a couple replays here and there, but think about this as this is
some of these pictures and images from California are amazingly tragic looking. Thoughts and prayers with everybody out there. Our studios are out there at Fox, so you know, we have some people in our side of the business that are affected by those fires.
We certainly wish everybody the best of luck out west. Ryan's pass bounces away from the intended receiver, Tevin Coleman.
Falcons got the ball back. Let's get that rally light going. Let's get fired up. It's time for a huge comeback.
2nd and 10 upcoming.
Waking up all the cats.
For the Falcons, who have actually run one more play than Cleveland, but the yardage nearly a 2-1 margin.
It's those explosives, right? The long run, a couple long passes.
The 92 on one play.
Yeah, it's just it's the difference, and Falcons team just can't seem to match them on offense. And credit to this defense again.
Falcons team that has won 3 straight. After a 1-4 start, catches made by Mohamed Sanu out at the 26-yard line.
And don't forget to mention, too, Kenny, that the Browns are doing this without 2 of their corners. E.J. Gaines went on IR last week, and Terrence Mitchell went on IR after week 4. T.J. Carey, who is the nickelback, is having to jump out and play corner, and you got a rookie at the other corner in Denzel Ward. So it's a credit to them. This secondary really stepping up to the occasion.
Sure are. 3rd down and 3. Falcons just 1 of 7 on 3rd down. Ryan's pass caught. Nice catch. He had 3 Browns defenders around him. And Sanu able to make the play for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st down, Falcons. Sanu keeping that ball moving, keeping his drive alive, keeping our playoff hopes alive. Loss here, they would be crushing for the Atlanta Falcons' playoff chances.
Shaken up on the play. He heads to the sidelines. Julio Jones into Cleveland territory to the Browns 43. That's his 5th catch today, and that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
All right, Julio Jones with a big reception there. That's important.
The Browns with 2 touchdowns in the quarter. First, Duke Johnson, and then 92 yards. Nick Chubb.
When Domino's is out for delivery, use Domino's new dinner bell to get the family home.
ESPN says that Browns have a 96.8% chance of winning. Drive alive.
You're never going to use this anymore.
All right, we'll be back to we're in a commercial timeout here. We'll be back.
Ring the dinner bell and they'll come running for their mix and match
favorites. And check out the chat feed, see what people are saying here.
Chicken, pizza, or salads for only $5.99 each.
Lucius, what did you do?
It's a secret so shocking, it will shake the Lion family to its core.
We have a good drive here, a quick drive. Wednesday on Fox. And Clyde, I got 1 play on the air for you. I hope that helps.
Air Jordan 1. This is my favorite sneaker of all time. So I was able
to you have any comments during the commercial? We'll give it a shout out.
$5 off your first order. Download the free Poshmark app now.
If you're wondering about that ESPN Falcons logo behind me, Browns have a 96.9%, meaning my wife is actually for sale for $50. We also have some luggage tags. I don't go to the airport, everyone's luggage looks the same. That's San Francisco 49er luggage tag. It's a little dark in here. I should probably get the lights out.
Before I walk in, see what people are saying. Change the whole buying experience.
I found my car on CarGurus.
Go to CarGurus today. Find great deals from top-rated dealers near you.
Life's more than a race to the finish. It's the power to choose what you do and a trainer for where you go.
Welcome to Thailand.
Ready to get started?
It's having a friend as a partner.
Just comment if you're interested in that. We'll send you some information. You can buy that online.
Nice work.
Sent first class.
Mentally and physically, showing you new things.
Oh no! I guess this is for sale too. I'm totally against this piece of merchandise, but we do have Patriots, 4-time world champion, 2001, 03, 04, 14. That doesn't include the year they beat Atlanta. Glass, New England fans. We're going to charge you.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
Check the volume here.
As we get set to begin the 4th quarter, this is what took place during the commercial break, Rondé.
Raheem Morris, receiver coach, talking to Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, trying to get on the same page here because this offense that's been so explosive the past 4 weeks. 360+ yards a game is about 190 passing for Matt Ryan.
Right.
They got to get back in this football game.
350 and 3 straight for Matt. This catch is made for a first down by Marvin Hall. That's his first reception today, and he picks up 12.
Well, they're going to start moving quick here. At least they should if their demeanor is what we know that it will be. Get to the line of scrimmage, and well, as I say that, Matt Ryan pulls him back into the huddle.
Trailing by 18 points. First and 10 from the 31-yard line of the Browns. Blue wide receiver set. Jones split out to the left. Sanu slot to the right. Ridley out to the right side. And it's Julio Jones who makes the catch for another Falcons first down. And
first down, Falcons.
Getting a little bit of a groove because
get that rally light going.
Right now, they're going to play 2 high safeties. They're not going to let anything get behind them. Corners are playing a little bit.
I understand we're having some audio issues. I hope those have been resolved. I thank our technical producer, A-Bomb, for
first down. Right for Jones. There's a flag.
What just happened? We got laundry on the field.
This is going to be pass interference on the defense.
What's the call, A-Bomb?
Pass interference, number 38 defense. Unvetted.
First down. Falcons. All right, and if Atlanta scores on this drive, we're going to have a flash sale on some of our Atlanta Falcons merchandise. Okay, glad to have A-Bomb and the Bird's Nest aboard.
He did not affect Julio Jones' ability to catch that football.
All right.
Replay is proved that call wrong.
First and goal from the 6. Falcons gain 13 yards on the penalty. Ryan's pass is caught by Hooper, but not much. Gains a yard.
We got laundry on the field.
That's his 7th reception today as the Falcons shuffle in personnel. Ridley and Sanu back onto the field. Second and goal.
What's the call, A-Bomb? And by the way, Tennessee still leading New England 24-10 in the
First
third.
down. Falcons have been really good in the red zone this year. Kenny, other than that week 1 game of Philly, where they stalled. They found way to score when they've gotten down here.
Struggling in the red zone last season.
Glad to have A-Bomb and Bird's Nest.
Second and goal from the 5. It is Tevin Coleman. Took a hard hit, stopped just short.
As they bring up third and goal.
And he looked like he was going to tumble in to the end zone here, and he just thumped him to the ground. That's definitely short.
Falcons quickly back up to the line. Third and goal. Coleman in the backfield.
At these tight splits by these receivers, Kenny, usually...
Come on, Falcons, right now.
When you see these looks, and they try to get them jump off sides for half a yard, I guess.
Looked like it was going to be a sneak.
Another flag. Oof.
They're going to check. They're going to talk about it. And
what's the call, A-Bomb?
Neutral zone infraction, number 55 defense. After this is the ball. Still third.
Jannard Avery. 55 for the Browns.
That's against Savannah.
Well, you see right over the center. He said 55, but he meant 65. He's talking about Larry Ogunjobi right there in the middle. That's who jumped, and then Matthews.
I guess we can take a field goal here. That would be tough.
Still third and goal.
Third and goal. Come on, Falcons, right now.
Half-yard line. Ryan hands it off.
Get in there.
Coleman.
No signal from the refs yet. This game is in Cleveland, by the way.
Down shy of the goal line.
Maybe 4th and inches.
Initially, it looked like he was going to be able to find his way. But then Joe Schobert, you just saw him squeeze into your screen right there. Hit him head on and just stopped his progress. And then he's definitely short.
4th down.
I guess we can take a field goal here. That would be tough.
Ryan out of the shotgun. Jones split out wide to the right.
Shotgun, shit.
On 4th down, Ryan throws incomplete.
No.
Off the
Get in there.
Of the tight end, Eric Sauber.
No signal from the refs yet. I don't know about a shotgun formation from the half-yard line. I don't know about that. I don't know.
And the Browns defense.
4th
Daryl.
inches.
Hey, Daryl. Hey, how much would you pay for something you don't want?
Nothing. Is this a test?
No. Question 2. Do you like getting stuff you like for free?
Yes, this feels like a test.
It's not. It's just why Verizon lets everyone in your family get the unlimited plan they need without paying for stuff they don't. And why Verizon gets you 6 months of free Apple Music.
Did I pass?
Not a test. But yeah, you passed.
The music you want, the unlimited plan you need on the network you deserve. Switch now and get $300 off our best
Shotgun,
phones.
shit. No.
Are you taking a tissue test?
Yep. And my teeth are yellow.
Time for white strips.
Crest Glamorous White Strips are the only ADA-accepted whitening strips proven to be safe and effective, and they whiten 25 times better than a leading whitening toothpaste. Crest, healthy, beautiful smiles for life.
It's just why Verizon.
Kevin, USAA Bank is here to help you stay on track. Budget's looking good. Clear for a fill-up? Card? Thank you. We are a go on the beef jerky. You know what? Green light some hydration, too. Hey, see?
USAA Bank helps you take charge of your everyday spending, so you can stay a step ahead.
Let's rock and roll!
Find help at every turn with USAA Bank.
This weekend at Target, get 25% off home decor and more. 25% off dining rooms, 25% off guest rooms, and 25% off extra rooms. Weekend deals, only at Target.
Got big plans tonight? Not really. Me, Packers, Seahawks, and another Thursday night blockbuster. Two NFC behemoths, and a matchup so big it's going to swallow the rest of the weekend.
The wildest celebrity guessing game ever.
Gwen Stefani.
Britney Spears.
Martha Stewart.
The Masked Singer premieres Wednesday, January 2nd on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the NFL.
Find help at every turn.
Well, you want to know the anatomy of a goal line stand? It starts right here. Watch Jabril Peppers just hammer Coleman to the ground, gets him at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, Dontavius and A-Bomb, you're right. That's a tough call. You go to a shotgun like that at the 1 yard line, you're going to have one crowded end zone trying to find the receiver.
After this to the goal, still first down.
They can't go any farther into the towards the goal line. So we'll go back and look at this. Schobert 53, middle of your screen. Again, I don't have my telestrator to point him out, but does a great job here. And we knew one thing as well, that they were not going to get the ball to Julio Jones. He was double, maybe triple teamed on that last play.
4 flags.
There you go.
Ball start. Number 75.
Yeah, Dontavius and A-Bomb, you're right.
After this one.
You go to a shotgun like that.
You're trying to. There's no harm in taking a false start here, right? Just how much closer can you get? It's inside the 1 yard line. It's inside the 1 yard line. Baker Mayfield's throwing these hard counts out here, trying to get the Falcons to jump
Cleveland offense is just running and throwing at will.
Yeah, it's just that's situational football. Really good.
Mayfield 17 out of 20.
With this hard count.
216 yards, 3 touchdowns, and Chubb 171 yards on the ground. Jesus, please.
Back-to-back penalties, and now Mayfield looking to throw out of the end zone. It's complete to Callaway, and then Callaway reaching. He was ruled down before the ball came loose.
Earlier in the game, we talked about how calm Baker Mayfield was and how decisive he was delivering the football. Here it is again. I mean, he comes out, goes through 3 progressions, and fires to his third read here. Antonio Callaway on the other side of the field runs a great route. As soon as he's coming out, the ball is towards him. That is just great execution by this offense and this young quarterback who, I got to tell you, Kenny, if he hadn't come into his own last week, he is definitely in his own today.
Now 17 of 20.
216 yards,
3 touchdown passes for Mayfield.
71 yards on the ground.
From the 15-yard line out to the 23. 8 more yards for Chubb.
Man, just another good cut, another good jump cut in the hole. It just is as big as this guy is.
Well, if we can't stop, it's over.
30 pounds at 5'11" or whatever.
We need a turnover. The defense needs to score. We need a defensive score. I know that's a lot to ask right here.
He's going to be a good one. He's going to be a really good football player.
He's now up to 171 yards on the ground today on 16
maybe just,
carries.
You know, make him punt. How's that?
Touchdown run to set a franchise record. Here's Chubb once again, and this time Brooks Reed able to make the play.
Good.
Atlanta's got to find a way to get off the football field. Their offense is.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 2, I believe.
10 points on the board is not at all what you'd expect from that explosive Atlanta offense. But this defense really, at this point, they have to raise to the occasion. If they don't, they're going to lose this football game.
We need a turnover. The defense.
9.5 remaining. 18-point lead for the Cleveland Browns.
That's a lot to ask right here.
We're down at 2. Browns are 4 for 6 today on 3rd down.
Maybe just I'm going to stop him right now.
It's Chubb. And he will not get there. Stop
Nice.
The yard
All right, that's going to bring up 4th down.
So the Browns will punt it away.
The Browns going to have to punt away here with 8.
Well, that's the stop that they need.
9 minutes left to go in the game.
You always keep your eye on that clock. 9 minutes to go. Can they score 18 points in that time period? I think they can because of the explosiveness of their offense, but good job getting off the field there.
Falcons Nation is sweating it. You know who else is sweating? New England. They're trailing 27-10, by the way. And this New England Patriots pint glass is for sale. 4-time world champion.
Justin Hardy is back deep for Atlanta.
I haven't sold anything yet.
Taken out to 26 by Hardy.
Good coverage right now.
Only 5 on the return, a 50-yard punt.
Nice.
By Britton Colquitt.
4th down. The Browns gonna have to punt away here with 8.
Well, that's the stop that they need.
Julie means more to me than anything. And I wanted to ask you, before I ask her, may I have your permission to marry her?
Falcons Nation is sweating it. Who else is sweating? New England.
You're not just marrying her. You're marrying her
Yeah,
whole
New England Patriots pint glass.
Shop Neil Lane diamond engagement rings at K.
Corona Hotline. Hey, Tony, help us out. Was that last play at Kansas?
Some giveaways.
It was up to me.
That's an interesting statistic, A-Bomb. Atlanta has a 3-11 record versus Cleveland. Not too good.
I'm Ken Jacobus, and I switched to the Spark Cash Card from Capital One. I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. And last year, I earned $36,000 in cash back, which I used to offer health insurance to my employees. What's in your wallet?
Before I ask her.
A better SUV.
Oh, and A-Bomb says he's going to be going live later today at 5:30 Eastern with Atlanta United versus New York City MLS Soccer. 70,000 people expected in the dome, and
real rugged.
Well, who would have thought a couple years ago Atlanta United would be such a force in the MLS?
Reliable. And why not end with a big statement? Honda awarded Best SUV Brand for 2018.
The king has gone crazy, making 10 nuggets just $1. Crazy, right? Crazy crispy, crazy juicy. 10 nuggets made of crazy delicious white meat for just $1. Now that's a crazy deal. Enjoy 10 golden nuggets for just $1, only at Burger King.
This is not another 18-blade razor.
Because this is one blade from Philips Norelco. A blade for beards and stumping. Shape and shave any length and be your best you with one blade from Philips Norelco. Innovation in you. Philips Norelco.
The moment you realize you can check off your to-do list and wish list. At Lowe's, you can satisfy both your lists on a single budget. Shop Lowe's and save $60 on a DeWalt 20-volt max cordless drill.
They believe today here in Cleveland. Baker Mayfield and the Browns leading the Falcons by 18. 8.5 to play. The Falcons start from their 31-yard line. Matt Ryan on first down, complete to Ito Smith. Breaks one tackle attempt. But then swarming Browns defense holding Smith to a gain of just 1.
That's exactly the right term. Swarming, populating bodies to the football. And Rick Williams' defense is doing their job today, limiting any kind of opportunities for big plays out of this Falcons offense.
Second down and 9. Ryan complete. Smith again. Gain of 8. Out to the 40-yard line, setting up a 3rd down and 1. Under 8 minutes remaining in Cleveland. Falcons have converted just 2 of 7 on 3rd down today. Making 3 of 8 as the catch is made by Calvin Ridley, only his 2nd reception of the game.
Yeah, Denzel Ward's done a nice job on Calvin Ridley today. Early in the game, we didn't see these matchups, but now it's crunch time. You're going to see 21 on 18, Calvin Ridley on Ward, and Julio is going to get the attention on the other side from probably 2 defenders.
From the 46, on first down is Mohamed Sanu into Browns territory. To the Cleveland 47-yard line, a gain of 7.
get out of bounds, the Falcons can take a breath, can get out of that 2-minute type feel of the offense here and pick up a good play. And now, and conversely, on the other side of the football, Browns can figure out what do we want to do here. Do we want to bring pressure? Do we want to try to stem the tide of this drive? Or do we stay back in coverage and knowing the time is our friend right now?
It's a 3-possession game with the Browns leading by 18. Ryan's pass incomplete. That time he was looking for his tight end, Hooper, who leads the Falcons with 7 receptions today.
Well, they answered our question for us. Greg Williams, I'm going to bring pressure. He brings 5 guys, and then Jamie Collins wraps in, so Matt Ryan has to get the ball out of his hands, but really good coverage on the outside there. TJ Carey ends up matched up on the tight end, Austin Hooper. Now they set up another 3rd down here.
They're down at 3 against this Browns defense that has played very well today.
3.
They must get to the 44 for a first down, and they do. It's Ridley, breaks free. Ridley inside the 20, finally cut down.
Big play. First down, Falcons. That's the rally line.
West Coast offense just getting a stack. It forces one of the.
We're not too late for a round.
And Calvin Ridley, this is where he's special. That ability to be in space, make people miss, picks up some nice yardage there. Gets some.
We're in the no huddle right now.
From the 16-yard line of the Browns, Ryan over the top. It's Coleman, gain of 6 down to the 10.
Oh, he had Ridley. If he had a second of patience here, watch Ridley run this route right here. There's nobody. He got the safety working on the safeties wide open. And Matt Ryan is trying to get the ball out of his hands quick and missed him.
The score here, I'll shove this on my butt.
From the 1, they were stopped on 4th down. 2nd down and 4. And after Carey got a piece of that one, the Falcons now facing another 3rd down situation.
Well, give credit where it's due. TJ Carey makes a nice play there. There's a slant with the blitz. There's a ton of pressure coming from that side of the ball. So Matt Ryan's looking right into the face of that blitz and knows that Julio Jones is over there one-on-one with somebody, and it's TJ Carey, and he makes a nice play on that pass breakup.
Jones split out wide to the left, Sanu to the right side. Coleman in the backfield, 3rd down and 4. 9th play of the drive for Atlanta. Ryan throws, end zone. Ruled down inside the 1. Austin Hooper.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen this route, this little dink.
We're back inside the 1, familiar territory here.
Abused me with that route in cover 2, and I can tell you it's close to the end zone.
Looked like he might have been in.
He may have got in. If he wants to challenge this, he should.
No challenge. And now Ryan looking for Sanu. Incomplete.
Go back to that previous play real quick if we can. Ball is right on the goal. I mean, that's a touchdown.
Absolutely.
Right? It's a touchdown.
That was a touchdown.
His feet are in the end zone. The ball is
look at that replay.
Across the plane.
Touchdown. That should have been a touchdown. That should have been a touchdown.
And I think Dan Quinn, if he would have known that, if he would have got the heads up, or if they weren't trying to go so fast at the line of scrimmage here within this somewhat of a panic.
You know, you talked about Matt Ryan's mistakes earlier, but what better defense, too? A lot of what ifs.
Remember, stopped from the 1, 3 straight plays earlier. Ryan, end zone, broken up, looking for Jones. TJ Carey again.
He's having himself a day, isn't he? TJ Carey hasn't mentioned him much, but in crunch time now, when they're trying to score, he's in the slot. You see 11 on 38. This is a tough route. They're trying to get a natural pick there, but he squeezed under it because he was so close to Julio Jones. And then this ball awareness. This is a special type play by TJ Carey.
That's 4 straight plays from the 1 for the Falcons, unable to cross the goal line. Although it certainly looked like they did on the previous play with Hooper.
Well, count from the inside out, outside in. Number 3, Julio Jones, and wow.
How about that stop by Randall?
Wow. This Browns team is just, it doesn't matter where they are. They have really signed up to beat this team. Randall, 23, standing up right there, just shoots. There's nobody there. The attention was on the 3 receivers lined out to the right. They were bringing pressure, and he gets him on the ground right away. Loss of yardage.
Now 4th and goal from the 3.
There we go, 4th and goal.
Ryan under pressure. He throws. It is Hooper, and he is in.
Touchdown!
Like he was in
Atlanta.
earlier in this possession.
Are they going to go for 2?
This time, no doubt about
Cut
it.
it to 10.
Well, I got to tell you, this is a great job by Matt Ryan.
They just need to go to the field goal.
Flexed out in the slot right there, number 81.
You're 11 points behind.
This is a 50-50 ball. Just throw it
Sooner or
up.
later, they'll have to go for 2 if they
And the defender
can stop
I can't
Cleveland
even see
here.
who that is.
Late
Their
in the
numbers are so
game.
convoluted. Defender is
It's
in
not
position
over
to
yet,
make the play,
Avon.
but Austin Hooper, who's had a fantastic day for the Falcons today, comes down with that catch and finds his way into the end zone.
Now the Falcons will go for 2.
They're
Look to
going for
make it
2.
a 10-point game. Ryan is
Sack.
and taken down.
Shit.
Back at the 9-yard
Home to
line.
go for 1 and just be down by 11.
Anthony settled. So it's a 12-point game as Ryan connected with
Now we need
Hooper.
2 touchdowns.
Although precious time wound off the clock after they did not challenge, and then they can't get in on the 2-point conversion.
Or questionable play calling. 11 points behind. Questionable play calls. Sooner or later they'll have to go for 2. They can stop. Execution was a problem. Defense a problem.
Hey Google, good morning.
Good morning, Ashton. Your commute time is 26 minutes.
Hey Google, show me how to saute.
Hey Google, turn up the music and dim the lights.
This is your wake-up call. If you have moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis, month after month, the clock is ticking on irreversible joint damage. Ongoing pain and stiffness are signs of joint erosion. Humira can help stop the clock. Prescribed for 15 years, Humira targets and blocks a source of inflammation that contributes to joint pain and irreversible damage.
Humira can lower your ability
we'll
to fight
stop
infections.
here.
Serious and sometimes fatal infections,
Might do some
including
timeouts.
tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems. Serious allergic reactions.
Get a quick
and
touchdown,
overdose
onside
and
kick, another quick touchdown.
Take
Boy,
part
you
in
got
affected
yourself a
areas where
miracle.
certain fungal infections are common. And if you've had TB, hepatitis B.
Meanwhile,
Opioid
Tennessee still
infections or
winning
flu-like
27-10
symptoms or
over New England.
Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Help stop the clock on further irreversible joint damage. Talk to your rheumatologist. Right here, right now. Humira.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just Metro Bandit run.
Whatever party you got going in the back, we got the business up front.
Jason, why don't you move a little to the left?
Postmodern. While Tennessee still winning 27-10 over New England.
Everybody say Chiefs.
Chiefs. Stop the clock on further irreversible joint damage. Talk to your rheumatologist.
Watch Anthony Zettel, number 97, who made the play on the 2-point conversion during the celebration. He injures himself.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what he did, but it's a little bit later on from that, his teammates had that look of, oh my goodness, you're kidding me, on their face. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. He's having a good game today, too, Kenny.
Jarvis Landry is back deep for the Browns from the 12. Slides down at the 21-yard line, 9 yards. The return by Landry. So with 4:20 remaining, we go back to that play at the goal line, not challenged by Dan Quinn. They would eventually score a touchdown, but wasted a minute 14 seconds by not challenging, and it certainly looked to us like across the plane.
Yeah, and that could come back, and we'll have to see as this game goes on if they're able to make up these 12 points here. But this is the time in the game. If you're young quarterback, your young football team, these are the moments where you wish you were a little bit more veteran, knowing how to close out a football game. Let's see what Baker Mayfield comes with here. And again, mentioned it well earlier in the game. Run the ball when they know you're going to run it. See if they're able to do it here.
Here's Chubb on first down. And again, if you're Quinn, maybe you feel
We should have liked and
if your coaches
sub.
didn't get a good look upstairs, we're at the 1, maybe we score quickly anyway.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they were thinking, Kenny.
Timeout taken with 4:16 remaining. What a day it's been for Baker Mayfield. He has as many touchdown passes as incomplete passes today.
Yeah, just the improvised touchdown earlier, the screen, the setup, the design of the offense, and the execution and the decisiveness of the quarterback is what we've seen all day today. And add in what Nick Chubb has been able to do running the football, and it's the reason why they have a 12-point lead here in the driver's seat to win a football game here at home against the team that's won 3 games in a row in the Falcons.
And a QB rating of 151.2. 3 touchdown passes, only 3 incompletions. Falcons use their first timeout. Play clock winding down. Second down at 9 for the Browns as they keep it on the ground. Out to the 24-yard line. It is Chubb, and now the Falcons will use their second timeout. Chubb up to 176 on the ground today. Saturday, the fight for the college football playoffs is on, starting with Shea Patterson at number 4, Michigan. They try to keep things rolling against Indiana on FS1. Then in prime time, Kyler Murray and 6th-ranked Oklahoma look to make a statement against Kansas on Fox, or catch it all on the Fox Sports app.
Oklahoma had a heck of a finish last night, didn't they, against Oklahoma State?
48-47.
Wow, man, that was, went for Oklahoma State, went for 2 and didn't make it. A great game.
Baker Mayfield, Heisman Trophy winner out of Oklahoma. Mayfield will not get close to a first down. And the clock will stop as he was knocked out of bounds, and that will benefit the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, he took a pop. I'm surprised that Baker didn't try to. Well, no, they're in it having to take a timeout, right, Kenny?
4th down coming up.
It was this ball. Missed that announcement. And they ended up taking a timeout because they're saying his forward progress went back. If he'd have been going forward, the clock would have stopped. State went for 2 and didn't make it.
So the Falcons are out of timeouts. Excellent pickup, Coach Barber.
Well, I just saw Dan Quinn down there making sure that if it wasn't a stopped clock with Baker Mayfield going out of bounds there, that he wanted to take the timeout. I never really understood that rule. If somebody gets tackled going out of bounds and the defender knocks them backward, the clock keeps going.
Right.
If they're going forward, it's possession stop. And I know it's to benefit the offense, but end of the day, the Falcons had to take their last timeout.
This punt will take a Browns roll inside the 20-yard line. 57 yards on the punt.
Yeah, the audio is really good, Avon. I mean, the stream I'm getting off the internet is probably as good or better than over-the-air television or the Roku.
Hey, you know, all day today, Kenny, got 3:50 left in this football game. The one thing this Falcons
I'll give you a little clip how just what's going to happen is if I show you much of this, YouTube will shut me down.
And that was, I think that was after a catch. That was a run and catch type of situation. So this, I know it's the Browns defense done a good job.
That's about all I can show.
A lot of too high safeties, and usually you see that it's to keep everything in front of you.
It's like listening to the radio.
This lead,
it's great.
They're able to afford themselves the
great alternative
to do that and just come up and make tackles and see if they can win the game that way.
Ryan on first down. Slides out to the 28-yard line, and where's that knee brace? And in the first 2 games this season, he had some issues with it.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
Looks like the same thing happens here.
Have to start sliding on.
We're in the no huddle offense.
Second down at 2. Out to the 32-yard line. It's a first down, Tevin Coleman. And Ryan actually broke that knee brace in back-to-back games to start the season against Philadelphia and Carolina. Ryan on first down, it's Hooper. That's his 10th catch today.
And there you go. There's another example of it there. Denzel Ward knocking Austin Hooper back towards the offensive side of the ball, so this clock continues to roll.
Second down and 5. made by Justin Hardy. Remember, the Falcons are out of timeouts.
That was when Hardy got that pass and gave the ball right back to Alex Mack. Set this thing. Let's go.
Ryan fires, and it's caught at the 39-yard line of the Browns by Eric Sobert.
And again, the Browns are just going to be content to slow play this and let them make these type of completions.
Sobert became the 10th different Falcon with a reception today. 9 Browns have caught the football, so 19 different players on the receiving end from Matt Ryan and Baker Mayfield.
Our plan here is to get a touchdown and go for an onside kick.
At 4-4 on day in the NFC South. How about the New Orleans
Saints?
They scored 45 against the Rams last week. They have 51 points in Cincinnati today.
They lost that opening week, and there has been no stopping Drew Brees since.
51-foot lead over the Bengals across the state of Ohio. Ito Smith, the catch.
Gotta get out of bounds. You gotta get out of bounds.
We approach the 2-minute warning.
Well, not unless it's a 2-minute warning.
Snap away, they will not. Down by 12. 2 minutes
4
on
yard
the clock.
pass. Come on.
At the 35-yard line of the Browns.
Our plan here is to get a touchdown and
I want to give my family a great entertainment system. Where do I start?
At home.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, with us. An in-home consultation.
Really?
And it's free.
Free expertise at your place? That's quite a stocking stuffer.
I've heard a lot about Samsung 4K QLED TVs.
They're great. And when we look at your space, we'll know how to build the best system for you.
I want to give Santa some real competition this year.
Shall we set up that consultation then?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I wonder if they come in through the chimney.
At T-Mobile, $40 gets you an unlimited plan and a new Samsung Galaxy S9 included for every line.
There's some car crash
This is what
videos
you
while
get
listening
with
to
your
the game.
$40 plan at Verizon. Recap: with T-Mobile, you get this: 4 lines, 4 phones for $40.
This might be a good mix.
With Verizon, you get this.
I want to give my family a great entertainment system.
The choice just got a whole lot more obvious. Get more because you deserve it. Only at T-Mobile.
Free expertise.
Oh, dude.
That's quite a stocking stuffer.
Off the road.
Great. And when we look at your space, we'll know how to build the best.
I guess this guy's gonna go back and help him out.
Act your age.
I
Get
just
your
driving
own
down the road.
insurance.
You too. Oh, dude. Through a fence. Ouch. Into a tree.
Act your age. Get your own insurance.
We're at timeout. We'll come back to the Falcons in a second. We hate to see an accident on a motorcycle. No!
Feels like a big win when you get a deal like
there you
this.
go.
Introducing the new
Harsh.
$6 classic meal deal. Make a meal with one of these favorites for just $6.
I never got my mead.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few.
Journey back in time for the discovery of stupid Glanders. All new Simpsons tonight on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Bud Light, reminding you to not drink and ride your horse.
Back in Cleveland, Kenny Albert, Rondé Barber, Sarah Walsh. Browns lead by 12.
Back to the game.
Third down and 6 for the Falcons. Matt Ryan has tied his career high, Rondé. 37 completions today for Ryan.
And it's been mostly in the second half here, too. Kenny only had 172 yards, 117 yards at the half.
Now at 327. And there's completion number 38 for Julio Jones, but not enough for a first down. TJ Carey made the tackle.
Well, all Cleveland has to do is not allow a quick score. Obviously, if they finish on 4th down here, they win the game. So focus here. Quick passes, look to the bottom of your screen. This matchup, Calvin Ridley versus Denzel Ward.
4th down and 3. Falcons must get to the 29 for a first down. Ryan can't find anyone. He's sacked. The ball comes loose. It's still rolling around. And it's recovered by Jamie Collins, and that will put an exclamation point on this Cleveland Browns victory.
Ball game. That's it.
Well, you don't see Matt Ryan hold the football this long, but the coverage on this side of the field was excellent. Calvin Ridley, Austin Hooper, the kind of the guys that he's been going to. Coverage is perfect. Denzel Ward takes the tight end. You got a safety and a linebacker on Julio or on Calvin Ridley, and there's just nowhere to go with the football. And of course, it's a perfect for this defense, and he's been after Matt Ryan all day long. Finishes with a sack fumble, and the credit is going to go to Baker Mayfield in this offense, but its due is on the other side of the football. This Falcons offense came into this game on fire, and she got doused by this Greg Williams-led defense.
Ball game.
Baker Mayfield's numbers: 3 touchdowns. Nick Chubb, a 92-yard touchdown run. Frustration on the other side.
Well, that says it all. I mean, this team needed to win this football game. You just mentioned the New Orleans Saints and how they're running in this division, and they come on the road in a game that they should have won. If you're asking that question, they should have won, but they got the buzzsaw of Baker Mayfield and this defense, and they're going to lose. But this is a heck of a moment for Baker Mayfield and this offense. What a day.
So the Cleveland Browns will end a 4-game streak. They are off next week. They'll face the Bengals in Cincinnati in their next game 2 weeks from today. State Farm postgame is coming up thanks to our crew. Producer Barry Landis, Director Jeremy Green, Associate Director Joe Williams, Broadcast Associate Jonathan Biles, our technical producer Ron McGuggins, Technical Director David McGavick, our statisticians Dave Corris and Rick Camps, our spotter Ben Bulmer. For Greg Williams, his first win as a head coach since December 7th, 2003. Drew Bledsoe was a starting quarterback in that game with the Buffalo Bills against the New York Jets.
Well, this is a game they can build on, especially in what he did on offense with his young quarterback. And man, very good job by Cleveland.
Their 3rd win, Falcons drop to 4-5. Will return to Cleveland after these messages.
Villanova face off with Michigan in a rematch of last year's national championship. Wednesday at 6 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
When you rent a car on Turo, you're renting from a real person. No shuttle rides, no waiting in line, and no wandering a car lot. This is your rental counter. And this is you, already on the road. With Turo, this is compact, standard, and full size. This is better than your typical car rental. This is Turo. Download the app today.
Did you know half of all guys will experience erectile dysfunction? That's right, half of you. But only 25% get treated, which means the rest of you may want to pay attention. With Roman, you can get ED meds prescribed online delivered right to your door. Just visit GetRoman.com, chat with a U.S. licensed physician, and you'll get FDA-approved medication delivered in discreet packaging. Roman, let's take care of it. Get your first month free at GetRoman.com/TV.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
Browns over the Falcons 28-16 for Rondé Barber and Sarah Walsh. This is Kenny Albert. Bonus coverage of the Redskins and Bucks with Tom Brenneman and Chris Spielman.
Get to settle in on a quarterback. That's what they'll have to do.
Welcome those of you that watch the Cleveland Browns knock off the Atlanta Falcons 28-16. How about the Brownies?
Big win by them. I mean, nobody gave them a shot. Atlanta was coming in hot.
And won 3 in a row.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield. I think out of all the rookie quarterbacks, he's proven, in my opinion, why he should have been the #1 overall.
There's no question about it. Sam Darnold did not play today. He's injured. Not had a good year. Josh Rosen in Arizona took over for Bradford. 3rd down, they pitch it to Peterson. And still on his feet. And Peterson able to lunge ahead for a first down, and that'll pretty much tie a ribbon around this one.
Yeah, offensive line again. I mean, people that are just joining us, this offensive line was decimated. They're moving guys around. They're putting guys in place, and right there you got a good kick-out block to Peterson to get the first down.
Let's go back to Mike Hill in L.A.